Moshi, good morning, people. How are you? I've missed you. Very much so. Oh, back to the harsh realities of normal streams. I apologize. I am no longer a single bachelor living up the life by myself with my cats. My wife has returned from vacation, and so has the small child. We might get into a little bit more of normalcy when the little guy goes back to school. Because in Canada we don't do that till September. I know you Americans, you're floating about in school already, or at least most of you. Like, our summers, they start later, they go later, and it's a whole production. Anyways, back on into Daybreak, where we may have a stream or two, maybe. Trying to figure where it is, where we're at. But welcome on in. It's as we've been saying, let's get to the brass tacks of things here. Let's rock on into it. Let's have some fun. Are you ready to have some fun? Just as long as the controller works. So there we go. We are 171 hours, and I have to say, I have really enjoyed this game, and most of these games are 125, 150 hour plus experiences. I have nothing wrong with game lengths, but I have to say this one in particular has not felt like I've spent 171 hours in it, and that's a good thing. There's no grinding, no well, outside of the talking to the NPCs, which is a me problem.
Mark, I want to tell you something.
What was that?
There's a secret spot.
Yeah.
Where you can get health.
And.
Remember where the storm is, like that?
Oh, in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I remember where you're running around where the big duck is.
Yes.
Go to that place, and then you'll see a dance pad. And if you do a dance thing on the dance pad,
yes,
I'll show you when we're in Battle Royale together.
Okay.
And if you do it like a number of dance,
yeah.
If you don't hold anything while you're doing the dance, it will give you health.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So then you have blue health, and then you want to start with green.
Okay. Why don't you go brush your teeth and floss? Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so we have the small child still here. School doesn't start for another like 3 weeks for them, so yeah, about that. So yeah, we'll have a small child bothering me for Fortnite stuff. I believe all we have left. Oh, without someone just walking on in. Hey, you better be careful. Was that Natalie? Natalia, sorry. You better be careful, Natalia. Okay, lots to do here though, but I've done. What's that? Hey, floss first.
I know, but I'm just
Okay.
Water.
Who taught you that we can use water? Don't do that, please. Use water. We have water. Please use water.
I know. Maybe.
Over there, it's different. Okay, over there, it's different. All right. Anyways, get used to this. This is why nothing gets accomplished on this channel. Nothing at all, ever. That's why it's 170 hours. The Jordan multiplier, heavy in effect. This is all stuff to do. This is all great stuff. So we're going to run on out and do the greens, which I believe are, we have 4 SPGs to done, and I don't think there's no connections to be done, or at least they're not giving me any freebies here. We have 2 unfinished ones, but I don't have any connections left. So we have a missing friend, the Autobahn Showdown, and for the kids. So none of these are absolutely just ready to go. We've already talked to Raymond, so then we need to talk to Carol. So we might as well set on off for the missing friend. My best friend Jess left behind a message and disappeared. It doesn't seem like he's in danger, but I have to see him in person and tell him something. Could you help me? I'll be waiting at the share house in Old Town. So that's where we are. We are in Old Town. I don't know where the share house is here. Why it's not in green. That's a little weird one. I don't think Carol's in Old Town. Unless she's like in Red, which is even more confusing. Okay, I want you to pay attention when you're doing that, please. That means you're doing it properly, not stumbling around. Carol, where's Carol? We need to find Carol. That's not Carol. That's still Natalia. Just stumbling on in. All right, please go listen to me, Logan.
All right.
All right, we've got all of them. I'm just going to go off of what it says of, like, maybe they're not here. Maybe we can find Carol somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe she's somewhere else existing. Because it's not according to the game of where she's in Old Town. The game is lying to me. Oh, and they're still blue. We got to hand those off to him. All right, talk to Carol, wherever Carol may be. Well, let's go and do the blue. Okay, Logie, go, please. I told you to go and floss and brush.
I am.
Not here in the
look.
bathroom.
See, that's like a camera.
We're not using this like that, please. People don't want to see you flossing.
I'm already done.
Don't.
Already done.
Okay, thank you. Were you able to get your hands on 12 different brochures for me? I was able to get them. Here you go. This should be all of them. We handed Old Master Kukai the complete set of movie brochures. Oh, these look like a fun watch. The brochures will come in handy when I have to pick. If I even get that far, it's starting to feel like this is just to make the choice paralysis even harder. I feel you. But don't mind me, that's a job well done, lad. Thank you, DJ. 50 months! Wow! Get on up there. Thank you very much, of course. How are you? How's the days going so by? And here's my payment. Oh, we got a payment out of this. Onyx steel. Is this some kind of metal? Yeah. Came across it in one of my fishing trips. It's called onyx steel. We also call it star steel in the East. Very rare and precious metal you got there. Legends say a weapon crafted with it can cut down 1,000 enemies without showing any wear. Mighty impressive. But you need to be careful with it. Your run-of-the-mill smith won't be able to draw out its true power. You need proper technique to mold it. Heard you loud and clear. Appreciate it, old-timer. There is something else, alright? Ah, you're most welcome, lad. I'll need to find a specialist to handle this baby. That something like this will be a cakewalk for Basil's chief engineer. I should bring it on up to Katra and see what he thinks. Alright, so then our next deal is to bring it on over to Katra. Just gotta find Carol, wherever the heck she may be. It's very confusing. The game says that Carol... His sister is apparently working in Ireland. Oh, now they changed it. That's my fault. My fault. In the Siding District. My bad. My bad. Jordan cannot read. Do I want to go and do that first before yapping on over with Carol? I guess we could go and do that.
Let's do this.
Is that where Katra's hanging out? It sort of told us to go talk with Katra first. Unless that's where he is. I'm trying to think off the top of my head where Katra is. I don't think he's going to be at the church. Oh, he might be. There was people over here. That's right. Got shut up. Well, I will. I mean, we're just doing basic, easy stuff. I don't need the ultimate weapon right now. Before we go and yap it on over with, get all these other quests done. Once I'm finished the green, then we'll go and talk to Katra as part of the red quests.
Let's do this.
We'll get it done. We'll get it done. All right, Carol, where are you hanging? Oh, there you are.
That's fair.
Up on over yonder. People have never finished their pictures. Never.
I'm so in.
All right, there's the Ireland boutique, and there's our friend Carol. Thank you, DJ. Oh, are you here from that office place? Yeah, and Arkride Solutions. Your little brother asked me to find Jess. Mind talking about it? Any little thing might help. But, I already heard something happen between you and Jess. If you don't want to, you don't have to tell me the full story. Just anything that might help me find him. Raymond's been real worried about him, you know. Poor guy took a day off work. He's running around the whole city trying to find him. I think it took a lot for him to reach out for help, too. So, help us out. We're your little bro. I know, I just... Raymond isn't the only one worried about him. I can't tell you everything, but I can try to help at least as best I can. No problem. I mean, every little bit helps. So, 3 days ago, we heard Jess canceled his upcoming live performance last minute. You know why? Well, it was... Oh, I can't hide it. It's all my fault. I see. I was talking to him right before he was set to perform. I sort of asked how he viewed me and how he wanted us to be going forward. I was trying to make a move. Jess was saying, I'm fine if you're fine. I don't want to rock the boat. Stuff like that. He didn't have a problem with how things were, but I didn't react well to that. I lashed out at him. I don't want to be like this forever, though. I could tell I hurt Jess when I said that. He was silent for a minute. And then he said, I can't risk that. I don't want to ruin what we have already. I don't understand how I feel, or Raymond. He sounded really strained. But I did understand. I know how he feels. And I can't just have my own feelings bottled up like this. And then Jesse... Oh, I get the gist. Thanks for filling us in. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I just can't face him right now. Not after what I did. I get that. We'll take care of it, don't worry. I think I understand what's going on between her and Jeff. I love you too, buddy. Mwah. Jess was just... yeah. Kara must have picked up on it. It's just that Raymond part I'm not clear on. What about his feelings? Is it some type of weird menage a trois happening? By the by, you're in contact with Jess's manager, right? Mind giving me their number? Oh, yeah, of course. Dan plugged into the contact info that Carol gave him and immediately dialed it up. He got through to Jess's manager, who agreed to meet him at the terrace in front of the station. Alright, let's get over there. Easy enough. Let's get a move on.
Oh, I'm so in love
Alright, so now where are we heading?
with this brand.
So it's just somewhere different. I'm gonna say Station Street? That is a station. There are stations in Station Street, right? That's gotta be there. Jess's manager right there? Manager? She doesn't even have a name. Are you Jess's manager? That's right. Never thought he'd end up and disappear like that. And without saying anything to his housemates. What have you heard? We were recently talking about his future. As an artist, I mean. I'm sure you've heard about it already, but he missed his concert 3 days ago. Got an earful from me, of course. All he said to me was that things can't keep going like this. Huh. He said he wanted to get away from his current environment and work someplace else. He even mentioned trying to perform abroad. Talk about wanting it tough. Well, I said forget about it for now. He's at a critical point in his career. Too critical to be going anywhere. Hello, George Shar. Hello, Cartesian of the Cat variety. How are you? I told him straight up that he has no hope of succeeding if he just leaves the country now. His response? So be it. Early retirement might suit me if it comes to it. He's awfully willing to throw everything away. However, I'm still his manager as of now, so he's obligated to inform me in the case he does leave the capital. So far he hasn't done that. Wherever he is, I trust it's still near the capital. Thanks for the info, that's real useful. Well, I got you here. Mind if I ask you about anything else that might, know? I don't know how much I can say on that end. He's always been a very private person, but I do know him recently helped arrange the music for an idol duo, Sayla and Lulu, I think. They're the best I can give you when it comes to acquaintances. Just knowing that's a big help. We know the two of them, so it should be easy to talk about them. Ready for a nap soon? Rough day at the office? I believe they're in the middle of a concert right now. It's over in the Blue Score, where Jess himself often performs. Ah, right. Thanks again. Don't mention it. I hope you can bring him to his senses. Good luck. I mean, shouldn't it be like time for dinner soon? Next stop, Blue Score. And yesterday you were also at the office. Okay. Yeah, off to Riverside we go. 2 days in a row. Brr. Yeah, that's terrible. Don't they know that that's not a thing? All right. Riverside.
On my way.
I went to bed at like 10. Me too. I mean, I was on the last couple days. So usually for my day shifts, it usually takes me a little bit to get back on into normalcy when you wake up at 4:50 in the morning. But I was just so pooped. I should ask the two idols about Jess. Should I wait until their break time? Yeah, absolutely wait for break time. Why would I be rude and not wait for break time? Hi there. Thanks for coming to see us. You did great up there. Sorry to bother while you're on your break, but I got a few questions for you to explain the situation to the idols. Oh, no, Jess of all people. Now that you mention it, I did think he was acting a little strange this morning. This morning? You saw him this morning? We bumped into each other at Brothers Music Shop over in Tyrell. We stopped by the store to borrow some musical equipment for our performance today. Jess was talking to the manager when we got there. He's a regular there. Well, he was probably saying goodbye to the manager since Jess was on his way out of the capital. Did you and Jess talk about anything? I told him we were going to have a performance and he wished me the best. I was hoping he'd be there, so I made a point of inviting him. He said he appreciated the invite but was busy. I mentioned leaving the capital to see his favorite flower. Favorite flower? Wonder what that could be. Maybe Raymond knows. If you want to know about flowers, might as well ask a florist. Well, thanks for the help. Much appreciated, you two. Oh, it was nothing. I hope you can help Jess out. Alright, Jess sounds like he's got a perplexing issue going on. Alright, back to Raymond. We're gonna have to fill him on in. Alright, so that is back in Old Town. Everything just comes back to Old Town.
Taking off now.
You guys buying something too, or what?
He said he was going out of town to see his favorite flower? That's what we heard. Any idea what that might be? Yeah, I think so. He was probably talking about a white daisy. Oh, not really that rare of a flower. They're really common in our hometown. Anchorville's full of them. Yes, Carol and I would go out to the fields and look at them all the time. Though you can't really find any natural fields like that out here in Eden, so the only ones here are cultivated. Huh, who knew? Why are you all so big on white daisies? There's something special about them? I mean, they're easy on the eyes, smell nice for one, but I guess their true meaning spoke to us. Do you know what white daisies mean in the language of flowers? Hidden love. Pretty poetic, don't you think? I feel you. But if that's what they stand for, then I wonder, are y'all hiding some sort of hidden love? I don't know. That might be a stretch. Maybe the appeal to Jess's artistic sensibilities or being a musician and all. Carol's more of an open book, though. But now that I think about it, you might actually be hiding your true feelings. Well, you're the expert. Yeah, I don't think she told you about what happened. Huh? Something happened? Man told Raymond about Carol and Jess's confrontation. Careful to admit, of course, some of the particulars. Things can't keep going on like this forever. You really said that? Sure did. Poor girl spoiled her heart out to him. Huh. Well, and what did Jess say? What? I never said that. Not right now. I don't know. Did you finish your workbook? Do that first. Or that. Do a little bit more, a few letters. Please. That he didn't want to ruin his relationship with you two. That's a relief, at least. I feel bad for my sister. I want her happiness more than anything, but that's just not how things have shaken up. Backpedal to the flower thing a little. Kind of sidestepped the whole hidden love discussion. What about you? Got any secrets of your own? Me? You're not seriously springing that out on me out of the blue and expecting an answer. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I do understand where Jess is coming from. Not wanting to ruin how things are now and all. Huh? Anyways, don't mind me. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. We know what he's looking for, but do you know where he might have gone to see those flowers? I think so. He asked me once if I knew where daisies grew naturally. I actually didn't have any idea at the time, but my boss did. Some bloom in the Dirk Memorial Park forest. Apparently there's a whole bunch of them near the entrance. The forest. You sure about that? You sure about that? That place is closed right now. Believe me, I know. But you'd be surprised how far Jess could go on just stubbornness alone. I don't doubt he could sneak in there if he wanted to. Alright. He shouldn't get attacked by any monsters if he doesn't wander too far in, but I don't want to risk it. Are you going to go to the park then? Can you take me with you? I mean, I understand what happened between Jess and Carol, but I don't see what that man had to leave us so out of nowhere. It just doesn't make sense to me. I want to talk to him. I need to hear the answers directly from his mouth. But sure, why not? If he's not coming back, might as well take you to him. I mean, let you two smooth things out. I'll let you know once we're ready to roll. Sound good? Sounds great. Thanks, Van. Alright, you won't be able to explore the forest in Dirk Memorial Park until this request is completed. Talk to Raymond once you're ready to go. So if I want to do this quest, I gotta talk to Raymond, which is weird. Okay. Save the game in case something screwy happens. Hey Van, are we going to the Memorial Park Forest now? Let's go into the forest. Let's roll. You gonna let your sister know? Yeah, I'll contact her just to let her know what's going on. Is Carol gonna want to go too? She was too busy to come immediately. Alright. Finally found you, Jess. This is where you were, huh? Raymond? Van? You see, you must ask for his help finding me. You're really good at tracking people down, aren't you? Sorry, but work's work. Should we leave you guys to it? Actually, could you stay here? I have a feeling that Jess is just going to dodge my questions if it's just the two of us here. Alright, if that's what the client wants, that's what the client gets. I'll get right to the point then. Why did you do this, Jess? Why would you just disappear all of a sudden, only leaving us a note? Did you never think that might have been cruel? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I didn't know what else to do. I'm such a coward. Yes. This is because of Carol. Not. Not at all. I do feel bad for not being able to return her feelings, yeah. But that's not why I ran away. Then why did you? You still remember that conversation we had before coming to Edith? Just the two of us? Of course I do remember it. And how we promised to keep it a secret. You sure it's okay for us to be here? Fine on my end, at least. What about you, Jess? Are you okay if we talk about it now? Sure, it's not that big of a deal anyways. We just talk about us both being in love with someone who didn't reciprocate our feelings. Yeah. Your feelings haven't changed, I take it? Even if not, no. And I'll never be with the one I love. That I can guarantee you. It's because... You should never mind me. This is wrong. Me putting things to words will only make it worse. No one's gonna benefit from it if I say it out loud. It would just be a hassle for you anyways. What does that mean? Wait. I think he finally figured it out. Figures. I don't intend on acting on my feelings, so you don't have to worry about that. But you gotta understand how I feel now. Especially since you also can't be together with the one you love. They're pussyfooting around here. I'm assuming Jess likes Raymond. But I'm not entirely sure if Raymond likes Jess back. And because Carol likes Jess and doesn't realize that he swings that way, it's all confusing. You're right about that. And possibly even Raymond doesn't swing that way. Didn't see that one coming. Life can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. Can't stand the thought of ruining things between the three of us. You must feel the same way, right? But Carol didn't. Carol. She said something to me 3 nights ago that really caught me off guard. She said that she knew how I felt. That was it, really. I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but it was to me. And I know she didn't mean to hurt me either. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bear it anymore. Why I ran. Jess. You understand now? You understand why we can't be together anymore? Wait! Carol? You came. I was wondering when you'd show up. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to come, but I've made up my mind. I couldn't just keep ignoring it. I really appreciate you taking the blame for me, Jess. But you should stop that. This is all my fault. I knew how you felt, and I still decided to talk to you all about all this. Okay, Carol. It's not really your fault here. If anything, I'm grateful. This was going to happen one day. I knew that all along. It's always been an inevitability. You didn't cause this, but only hurried it along. It's probably better for us to deal with this now than kick it down the road any further. Right? Yes. I'm really sorry for leaving without saying anything. But we had the chance to talk now. You understand why it just had to be done. So, this is goodbye. I don't like having things end here. I'll probably say something. How about... What should I say? Oh God, why would you mock their friendship? I think you gotta be honest and just tell him he'll regret it. Y'all really gonna regret this, you know? And I know that. I already do. But it's probably better this way. I mean, for the sake of all of us. You sure about that? You guys have known each other since you were kids. I'm guessing you don't want to leave so much as you want them to understand what you're going through. And to stick together. Right. That's what I want, at least. It's still a lot to take in, to be honest. Neither you nor your feelings are a hassle to me, Jess. I swear it. Why would you even think that? I promise that you're not. And it should be one of your biggest worries taken care of, yeah? But that's... I know I really don't have a right to speak here since I caused this in the first place. But you're still the same Jess we've always known. Us knowing how you feel doesn't change that. It doesn't change who you are or how we feel about you. You really mean that? Looks like you should have put a lot more faith in your friends there. They're pretty understanding. You still thinking of running away is the best choice? Did I see the Brewers beat Seattle 22-0 last? Jeez, no, I didn't. I don't get really caught up to speed on the Brewers and Seattle games. I didn't watch my Sportsnet this morning, but so it's such a weird thing up here. Like they probably would have played a highlight or two of that, but up here, the one sports channel owns all of sports, Toronto sports. So they own the Maple Leafs, they own the Blue Jays, they own the Raptors. So, like, when one of them is playing, they'll spend, like, for a half an hour show, they spend, like, 15 minutes just breaking down the game, or, the highlights. Then they spend another, like, 7 minutes breaking down the game further and, like, having, like, the post-game interview. And then they'll spend the remaining 6 minutes of everything else that happened in sports. And it's just like, what? So, like, that might have got a minute of, like, boy, did you see the whopping that the Brewers gave Seattle, 22-0, and then show someone hit a home run and then just flash the score. It's a very weird thing. I don't understand. And then when it's in the winter, just flip it to, instead of the Blue Jays, it's the Maple Leafs. It's the same thing. They show 15-20 minutes of the game and then, break it down. How do they screw up? And, it's terrible, but it is what it is here. I don't know why. You still think running away is the best choice? I mean, if you're only hurting yourself, then it'd be one thing. But that ain't the case, is it? Your actions are going to cause the friends you care so much pain too. But they're going to regret this. At the very least, you three need to sit down and have a good and long talk about what you want. They need to sit down at a brewery and have a drink. They need to have like all of them a flight of beers in front of them and just let nature take its course. If after all that you still want to walk away, then that's fine. It's never too late. Van's right. Please, Jess. You two are far kinder to me than I deserve. But if you're willing to fight for us so much, then you wouldn't do it if I just took the coward's way out, yeah? I need to be brave and face the consequences for this, whatever those may be. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Jess. I knew you'd come around. And that's a wrap. We owe you, Van. What you said really resonated with me. Good to know. I'll never forget what you did for us today. Let me be the one that pays your fee. It's only right since I caused this. It'd be right if we all paid equal parts. Hey, I'm good with that. Works for you. You two are the best. I couldn't ask for better friends. Yeah, you sure looked out there. Yes, bud. Yep. 1 sec. What do you want? And with that, Raymond's request finally came to a successful conclusion. Van and company saw them back to their share house in Old Town and resumed their work.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposit.
Oh, now we're getting into the money here. Still nothing hitting level 4 or 5, eh? All right. Oh, people are inside here. Now they're all just gonna have a friendly conversation. I never planned on coming back here, and yeah, here I am, with my old friends in tow. It feels strange. Well, yeah, I mean, what the heck do you mean strange? We're all home together, as it should be. You can't just up and leave without saying anything, you big dork. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for worrying you. You're a real handful sometimes, you know that? I just can't forget work, and now they found Jess, we gotta get back to business. Back to the store. Actually, though, why don't we get together for a festival tonight? I think that'd be fun. Help us unwind after everything. Alright. So it looks like... Is the festival like tonight or is the festival tomorrow? It sort of seems like it's a weird thing with the confetti all flowing around and everything that... it seems like it's like, you know, the pre-festival festival. Which all 3 of them live here. There better be 3 beds up here. 1. I guess so. They all get their own. Okay. Get themselves a nice little house. Good for them. All right, into the Riverside subway entrance. Let's see who's up next for this one. That's the to-do list. So, that's probably this one, the Autobahn Showdown.
This is wonderful.
During the Revolution Festival, this station is playing the hottest hits nonstop.
Hey, heard there was some sort of race thing going on. Let's hear it. Might be able to join depending on the details. Hey, thanks, Van. Let's get everyone here so we can explain. So, looks like everyone's here. I know everyone's busy, but thanks. You in particular, Van. It's reassuring having you here. No problem. So, where's the rest of the crew, though? Bit of a shock to see you here, kid. A lot of shit going on with your family lately. You okay? Oh, don't pry. But regardless of that, I appreciate what you did the other day. Today's the day we come back for the promised rematch with Edith's Racers. Hot damn, is it gonna rain today or something? Can't believe it. Lucio said thanks, or something like that. The Sky remake demo comes out tomorrow. Is there a thing with I can't remember, I played a little bit of, but I can't remember the first one. It takes your demo play, and then when the game comes out, you can start off from where the demo was, right? That really wouldn't work for me, like, for a streaming purpose, but it is good to know that it would do that for, you know, just for a playing aspect, because you could play the heck out of that thing, you know, little bits at a time. If you wanted to, I guess, grind out a little bit, it could be a little bit OP. But guess his van gave you a hand and we weren't aware of it? And why's that matter to you? Keep your nose out of business that's not yours. Okay, sure. Whatever. Rude as always. That's why you made the request for us. Yeah, we were gonna head on out to the highway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. But it looks like our friends, the High Bloods here, learned a lesson about reckless driving. They were hoping for a more, fun kind of race. Something everyone can join in on. But Downey and Hyades wanted to spend the day enjoying the festivities. Won't be joining us today. My group consists of 2 people. Myself and Damien, a bike rider. We're not the only ones that came, of course, but the other 2 couldn't be bothered to be here on account of the festivities. You probably figured it out already, but we're a little short on people. So hey, figured we might as well get you 2 to join, Van. You and, maybe some other people? How about it? You want to help us track on down some more racers? Well, I guess so. Alright, don't mind joining. I'll ask some of my people to join too. Do you mind if I join in? Hey, you got something to drive with? I'm borrowing your old master's motorbike till the end of the festival, so I could use that. Though it could get damaged in the race. Maybe I should run this past him first. I'm lazy, I should be fine. Get your ass on the phone, my dude. Fine. Done. He said go wild. As wild as I can go with you nannying me around anyways. Keep running that mouth and I'm gonna have you running soon. Good to have you join us. Heck yeah, this is gonna be a sick race. Face off between cars and bikes. You're a biker? Well, we'll see if we have a hope for you against Damien. Just don't come crying to me if you don't like what you see. But whatever, let's get looking. We need one more driver. We need more drivers still. Well, bring everyone you can. The whole town if they want. If they want to race, they're welcome here. We'll be here, so just come back when you got more people. Sure. I assume we're gonna get Hermes. Gotta find who else wants to race here. You're not doing it right now. Do more work in your workbook. If you want to play Fortnite, more workbook. Come on, please. What did you do? What did you do up to? Because that's what I want you to work on. Remember when you said you weren't gonna bug me when I was streaming? You're bugging. You've already played it, so I want you to do some work. I want you to do 5 letters. Yes, that's what I asked. Go do it, please. Alright. Everyone's gonna start prepping for this race. I hope this isn't like a weird SP race, but sometimes they are. You gotta choose what we gotta do first. With DJ, we're gonna be counting on you to be the judge there, of course. See how many poor decisions I make about racing. Always could be something. No holds bar. Is that the intention? All right. Anybody here? No. All right. Let's head on over to the Tyrell District and see if there's a racer. Gotta make sure that we're not going to. Let's look for people who's interested. And that's okay. So that's gonna be odd. If this is Odette, this is not the racers that we want. Those aren't racers. I hate that you're in the area, but the map can't distinguish.
Here's really bustling. Hey, did you see? There's a new race. Hey.
This tastes great.
Jack and Haley, you guys race? Driving a bite to you two? Looks like you're living large if you're having a full course. You could call compensation for some work we did. I know the woman who runs this place. She and I go way back. For someone in Hayue's upper management, Mao's a surprisingly understanding person. That said, it's a little concerning just how much Jack gets wasted when he's here. Lay off me. You don't expect a man's pride to take a hit when he's on a losing streak or what? Lay off you? Is that what you have to say to me after I stepped in and bargained in on your behalf? Look, if you're gonna make bets, you need to set your sights on more sensible stuff, or else you'll always end up feeling miserable. Sensible, huh? What do you mean by that? Alright, I'll give you an example. Let's say you pick 2 cards from my hand, or 5. If the sum of yours beats mine, you win. And if you win, you can go on out and enjoy the entertainment district. I'll even give you cash to have some fun. You're on! I'm gonna hold you to what you just said, alright? No takebacks. The cards might be stacked against him, but he stands to gain a lot if he wins. Yes, a lot if ultimately it comes down to mind games. I think I'll go for this. No, the F-Lud looks so suspicious. Whoa, 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 what do you think you're doing? Guess I'm barking up the wrong tree. Knowing her, she'll be 2 steps ahead of me, so I've got to be 3. You're not going to win that easily. Oh, these 2 didn't take long to get all fired up. Nice. If Jack wins, us guys will have to tag along on his big night out. I don't even understand what was that conversation for? Am I asking them if they're racing or do you want to go gamble? Because I don't have a quest for them. Right, these street racers have been scout some people. I know Jack likes him some cars and see if he's up for it. Hey Jack, got a second? I'm doing a job for some street racers at the moment. They're looking for some racers to fill out their lineup for today. Oh yeah? Sounds like a pretty fun gig you got out there. I can see how this would catch both you boys' attention for sure. Anyways, you can probably see where this is going. Are you in, Jack? We'd love to have you. You should go. We were just talking about how much you haven't gotten to drive as much as you'd like. Oh, trust me. I got my fill on the drive all the way up to here. I'm plenty caught up now at this point. That being said, knowing the type of people you can wrangle up, I'm sure it'll be a hell of a fun race. I guess I'm in. I mean, not often I get to race against other people these days. Nice. I know I could count on you. See you at the meetup point then later, okay? Sounds good. Give me a sec, I gotta fix Coco's food.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we got Jack down for a race, still playing some cards. What else are you guys yapping about? Being real aggressive with your bets. Fess up, did you rig the deck? Who can say? Just remember that if I win, you have to pay for everything today. And no drinking until we get home. That's not fair. You're killing me here, Haley. God. Poor guy's not able to drive home. Or drink until he gets home. When you're Jack's partner in crime, sometimes you gotta be a little indulgent to keep things fresh. But that doesn't mean I plan on losing. Not by a long shot. We got some work to do later, but first, we're gonna kick back and enjoy the festivities. As long as you're out to enjoy yourselves.
This tastes great.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to... Oh, there's definitely some racers in the Black Light District. Absolutely. We're bound to find someone here. Whoa, that was a little bit of a shuffle on down. Well, hello! Belenikov! Never changes, does he? No, not at all. Yes, Logan. Why are you not working on your book?
I am, but you know why I didn't go?
Why?
Because they don't even fit.
What are you talking about? Why nothing gets...
Like, the W one
Alrighty. Right.
Oh. All right, who's that we got over here? That's Hermes. Okay, didn't recognize her from the. Yeah, Street Racers asked me to scout some people, and if there's anybody out here, definitely Hermes. Hey Hermes, you got a sec? I'm doing a job for some Street Racers right now. They're looking for some extra racers to fill the lineup. Oh, how are they now? Color me intrigued. Tell me more. Right? They want to go all out for the big rematch is the gist of it. Fortunately, I've still got some work to take care of today, but if the timing works out, I'll be happy to join in. Nice. That'd be great. Yeah, once you're free, just head on over to the meet, okay? Better than good. Thanks for the invite. Alright, Hermes is part of it. There we go. So now, the Vantail District. Is that a new one? Remember the Vantail District? Oh, it's this one. Okay, I briefly remember.
100.
Right, who goes racing? Ah, of course, our Z1 champion. Oh, hey guys. Hey there, you two. Having fun with the old champ? Yeah, I invited him a while back. Thanks, Paulette. I really appreciate it. Please, think nothing of it. And besides, I have motives of my own. Ah, what's that supposed to mean? What? Oh, again? Oh, can I get some ice cream? And I want to get some popcorn and yakisoba with mommy too. I want to know which is more yummier. But right now, I want to play tag. And you're it, Maxim. Oh, slow down there. Today I was thinking, you don't want to play with me? Aw. Maxim? I was thinking maybe we could take a nice drive around the city. I wanted to visit Tryon Tower too. Have a nice dinner to ourselves tonight. I was hoping I could talk to Paulette about some stuff, mainly, but nuts to that. You want a race? You've got one. I'm gonna get you, you little rascal. Yeah, catch me if you can. It warms my heart. Oh, would you look at that? Playboy fancies himself a family man. So you accepted his invitation for Yumi's sake? Or no? Something about him specifically? Good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. What I want is for him to get a clear look at who I am today. Once he has present me in the head, and moves on from past me, then we can talk. I see. I feel like she's overthinking this whole makeup thing, but not my business. After touring the stands with Yumi for a while, the team went back on the job. For God's sakes. Yeah, right. Those street racers asked me to scout some people. Yeah. What's up? You're kind of freaking me out with that stare of yours. Don't tell me I did something wrong. You do one of those, what, faux pas? Stop looking at me like that. You could have just told me, man. Paulette's already got enough reasons to hate my guts. Just hold your horses there, champ. I want to ask you about something. A favor, actually. Mind if I borrow them for a bit, Paulette? It's for a job. Oh, by all means. You got work stuff? Okay. So, these guys wrote me on into a street race. Thought they might be up your alley too, but I know you're having fun with your family, and I got pros fooling around in unsanctioned street races ain't a good look. Bit of a shot in the dark here, but I figured I'd at least ask you, does that pique your interest at all? Street race, huh? If I did that, I might attract attention to the scoop-loving ink slingers again. Yeah, what the heck? Count me in. Cool, but, surprised you said yeah. What about the kid? I thought you all thought he might have guessed. I've got a score to settle with you. You beat me once, and I'm not the kind of guy to take loss lying down. And that reporter, thinking about it, they got bigger things to cover than me. Any journal worth their salt is going to be at the festival. And besides, maybe Paulette needs a break from me, just for a little bit. Wouldn't hurt to give her a moment to herself. Is that right? Fine by me. You want to go again? I'll give you another dust to cloud 9 on. Don't actually know what that kind of race is, though. Well, whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'll head on over later and we can meet back up there. You got it. Alright, I've hit up everyone I can think of. Guess all that's left is to loop back on in with the racers. Right, so we'll chat on up with gee, okay, just fistful of Yumi's head. And maybe that's just how I should start thinking about Paulette too. Guess I just gotta take it one step at a time and learn as I go. I want to make sure this bundle of sunshine has a good time. I'm sweating buckets here. Just running around has made me dead tired. Let me rest up on that bench there for a sec. Oh, stop being so old. I've been resting all day. Come on, I want to play some more tag. Where's this kid get all the energy? She's running laps around me. Hang in there, champ. Marathon, not a sprint. It's good to see Yumi enjoying herself. We could all use the fresh air every now and then. I think we'll take a little break, and after that, we'll head back to Montmartre. I hope you have fun yourself, Anne. I am. I'm having fun. Don't you worry about me. Alright, so I guess we're going back to Riverside, into the garage, to meet up for the big race.
I always love the festival. Wonderful.
Don't mind me, I won't get in your picture there. Alright, save the game in case we screw up everything. You never know. Alright, I think we're ready. Alright, I'm back. Talked to a few folks, and so I wanted to join up. Don't know how many will actually show up, but should still be a fair bit. Can't wait. I really appreciate it, Van. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Alright, I'm gonna call Damien and tell him to rendezvous with us. You ready? We'll be leaving the capital for a while, but we'll hold on to a moment if you still have something to do. Now let's head on over to the meeting spot. Alright, if everyone's ready, then we can get going to the starting point. Vouching for those new racers has my mouth watering here. Alright, everyone hopped into their vehicles and headed towards the meeting spot. Alright, so this is going to be a bunch of the, make sure you choose the right thing, I guess. All together, huh? We've been waiting for you. I see the delivery girl is here with you too, eh? The weather and the wind direction are sublime. Perfect for a race. Let's settle the score once and for all. The fascinating group of people. This should be good fun. Thanks for hitting me up. And who's this pitiful looking old fellow? He doesn't seem like he would be much for competition. Sorry for being pitiful and old. I might not be as good as Van, but I still know a thing or two about cars. And the little lady's gonna chew me out if I report back and lost, so I'm gonna have to give this my best shot. Thanks for coming, you three. Yeah, nicely group we got here. My name is Graham. I'll be the one who proposed this little race. This here's my buddy Juniper. Lucio and Damien here are part of a team called the High Bloods. Thanks for coming together today. I've put together a thought into how this little race make it best possible, so get you all hyped up for it. I'm Lucio, the leader of the High Bloods. I came here all the way from Oratian. Consider it an honor that you get to compete with those of us chosen from lineages. Huh? Wait, is it just me or have I seen this dude before? I'm just one of those faces. You can call me Max. Wait a damn second. You never told me a pro racer would be participating. And not just any pro racer. We're talking Max and freaking Lugan. I need you to get him involved. Let's just say we have an unexpected connection. Here's something else, Van. Max, eh? Not even subtle. Probably better to keep my mouth shut. Ah, I know that sound of the engine. Yeah, what's up, Arkride? Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Seriously? Nobody asked you to be here, so why are you here? Because I heard about some good shit going down, obviously. I'm kinda hurt you'd throw a fun event like this without me. Wow, this guy seems tough. This group's getting more ridiculous by the minute. This should be a bigger deal with all those monsters than we got last minute. Talk about a lineup. So can I assume you'll be participating as well? Yeah, you brats may make it worth my while. Anyways, let's get down to the rules. We're going to be pulling out into the expressway for some high-speed, unrestricted races. The prize for the winner is the experience of getting to drive like a damn psycho. The loser gets a special punishment. We're all going to be splitting you into 2 teams. Not really sure how to go about splitting us up, really. But I do know we want to compete against the High Bloods. I got an idea. What if we spread the rest of the participants across both teams? They can join either the Street Racer team or the High Bloods as temps. True enough. Well, in terms of numbers, 3 should join the High Bloods, 5 versus 5, which means we'll be doing 5 one-on-one races. So who will be joining the High Bloods? Well, which side do you plan on joining? I'm contracted with the Street Racers, so I'll be joining them. But it's the same for me, not that I would have minded racing Van. Good to have you both on the team. Then I'll be joining the High Bloods. Sorry, but I've been meaning to settle the score between us. I don't care either way. Lots of interesting folks here. Likewise. Same here. Sounds to me like this should be decided at random. Huh. Ready for anything then, are we? Oh god, no, what was that? Why are people always calling me? Let's go. I don't know what time that one's at. Nothing. Why do you ask me? I never get a break while streaming, man. Never. It's always something. It is always something. Using the lottery system Juniper brought with her, each individual then pulled to see what team they'd be on. And that settles it then. So our Street Racer team's got Van, Aaron, Hermes, and then me and Juniper. As for the High Bloods, is it just me or are we loaded with sketchy old farts? Keep working that jaw if you don't like jail, you living kiddo. You know, if there's someone in particular you prefer racing with, we don't mind. As for the order of the races, I'll be deciding those at random. First up is Aaron versus Damien. Second is Graham versus Jack. Next we'll have Hermes versus Walter. And then its 4th race will be me versus Lucio. This one I had to make happen. I'm just so over being on the losing end of things. Fine. Come on me then, young lady. I'll leave you in the dust. It's my line. Graham, you know what to do. You got it? I was just thinking this would be perfect. Anyways, that makes the final race between Van and Max. Good luck to the both of you. Time to show you what it means to be a pro. Let's make this a good one. Oh, it'll be good alright. I've modded my truck quite a bit since our last race, so you'll see what she's about soon. You'll be in for one hell of a surprise. And so the fierce battle between bike and car lovers alike began, their pride fiercely on the line. It wasn't long before they were on the expressway when the first racers lined up to begin a race of the ages. Are we just racing on the highway with not in any controlled manner? Hey, you were one of the guys who were riding recklessly in Edith a while back, yeah? This could be fun. This isn't a freaking game, you know. It's an epic showdown between full-fledged racers. I heard that isn't even your bike. If you aren't a real horrible bike rider, then what the hell are you even doing here? I just get a kick out of picking fights. I'd like to humiliate idiots like you. Alright, time to punch it. If that's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. No helmets. Uh-oh, it's like some Final Fantasy VII action. Bring out that Buster sword. Oh, you're wrong. What's he doing? That's my master's bike, you asshole! Really should have seen that one coming. The boys will be boys. We can fix her up after the race. Don't worry. How have you not lost your balance? You should be veering off the side of the road. You can do this shit all day. You tell me you're ready to call it quits already. Hell no! I'm gonna win this. See you never, loser. Alright. What's the play? Oh! I didn't think I was expected to have choices here. I always picture Aaron as a trickery type of guy. So I'm going to say turn to trickery. Judges? Right. Time to turn the tables. I don't know how the physics of that work, but sure. Look at his face. Holy hell, that guy's nuts. Yeah, this one's in the bag. Ass. That's probably why there were so many points at stake for this. Second race was between Graham and Jack. Graham decided to trade cards with Juniper for the race. And as such, a battle between sedans from Red Star and Leno. Specs between the two vehicles were nearly the same, and both drivers had similar skill levels. At first, they were neck and neck, but Jack gradually widened the gap between them, driving him to predict the future. By the time Jack crossed the finish line, he was significantly in the lead. After that, it was time for the third race to begin. Hell yeah. Now's my time to shine. You better not make it too easy for me, woman. Wouldn't dream of it. I can tell you're no ordinary racer, so I trust that you know how to put a bike through its paces. You got that right. Out of the way. Sorry, coming through. I get a headache just looking at that guy. Can't relate. Keep my eyes peeled in case he gets sick of the traffic and starts smashing cars. Oh, please, there's no way he's strong enough to do that, right? You have no idea about Walter. His job keeping pace. The real match starts here. Try not to eat pavement on this turn. How about you try not to eat my dust? So we're playing as Hermes here, or I assume so. I'm going to assume that you want to accelerate slowly through the corner. So I'm going to say accelerate slowly. Judges? Wrong. Accelerate suddenly. All right. Now she's a drifter. I wasn't expecting physics to make sense here. All right. So she pulled that one off. Not bad. Lost by the skin of my teeth. Oh, that was a close one. All right. So far, so good. One for two. 50-50. Not bad. All right. Watch that makes me want to get behind the wheel and go riding again. You're up, Juniper. Get on out there and show him who's boss. Will do. Next up was a fateful confrontation between Juniper and Lucio. Juniper borrowed Graham's injured sports car for the race. Meanwhile, Lucio drove a top-of-the-line Etwist sports car. Its higher top speed gave Lucio the advantage. However, Juniper, who knew her vehicle's quirks like the back of her hand, hot on the trail the whole way through. In the end, Lucio's nerves got the better of him, and he fumbled a corner at the last stretch of the race, giving Juniper a well-deserved victory. Thus, it was time for the fifth and final race to begin. Max versus Van. Bump, bump, bump. Max Verstappen. It's not. I guess it could be like a play on Max Verstappen. Anyways, if you think I'm going to go easy on you just because I owe you one, think again. Now's my chance to give you a taste of my revenge. Max might be a complete buffoon, but he's still a racing champion. If I don't pull off all the stops, I'm going to lose. Now then, let's get this rematch of the century to begin. Is he letting me get ahead? Does he want me to see what my girl can do? I'll gladly show him. Time to bust out my secret weapon. Gotta admit, the way he handles that pickup truck's impressive. I bet 5,000 Miri he'll use that turbocharger next. But I'm gonna stop that plan in its tracks. Damn it! So he's gonna block me, preventing me from using my power. Element of surprise isn't on my side anymore. Guess I'll just have to make a risky play. Oh, God. Just like a straight out 50-50 shot. I was expecting a little bit more of this. I'm going to say drive out to Maxim's left. Judges? Right. Never expect me to go off-roading. Off-roading's pretty damn fun. Just give it a try. But it gets you a fancier sports car, ain't gonna be able to handle it. Too bad. Time to blast the finish line. I think it would have been a better, like, instead of just leaving it to be, it would have been better to word it like go off-roading or play it safe type of thing. That would have been it. You did it! Van won! He might be on the other team, but he might be like standing up and clapping for him. Van's insane! Who knew he was such a skilled driver? Oh, that was pretty crazy, but they were some real nail-biters. Tell me about it. That was some of the craziest race I've seen since becoming a street racer. Both teams did amazing, but a winner's a winner. And this time, the winners are the street racers. Thank you for the help there, of course, DJ. 2 out of 3. Not too bad. Good work, guys. Too bad I lost, but still blown away by the driving I saw out there. What can I say? Feels good to win. Yeah, a rush just to give it everything you got. I honestly didn't expect this to be as satisfying as it was. It almost feels as though I've gotten even better thanks to this. Ugh. We lost? The High Bloods? If this had happened, we could have asked for a better racing. You're telling me it's already over? Ugh. But I suppose we'd have to agree. As long as you gave it your all, then it is what it is. Losing would normally piss off me a little, but I don't know. I feel really cool about it. I don't give a shit about the team. I just ain't happy about losing my race. Hope you're ready, Rider Chick. You too, Arc Ride. I welcome the challenge. Careful, Hermes. This ass doesn't lay off once he's locked on. Yeah, right back at you. You pulled out all the stops for that one, huh? If you ever want pro, you might even make a decent rival. Well, thanks. Your handling is just as incredible as I've heard. Now then, time for your punishment. I need to go get things ready, so just give me a sec. Is this tea? It smells kind of like medicine. Yeah, it's medicinal tea sold in Longport. It's supposedly a super bitter, but don't worry, it's not bad for you. No point in delaying the inevitable. Time to accept our fate and drink up. Oh, I just know this is gonna taste awful. They steeled their resolve and drank the tea. Wow! It's really good for you? Can't believe humans were meant to drink this swill. Thanks too. Smells like weeds. Oh, I'm thinking of blow chunks. I've tried some gross things for my health before, but this takes the cake. You know, the more you drink, the better it tastes. You brats are too young to savor this kind of flavor. Oh, come on, you're boring me to tears. At least give us some kind of reaction. Oh, I bet we get a reaction if you give it a sip. Like hell I'm trying this crap. And so the race surrounding the Street Racer's pride had come to an end. Both parties reflected deeply on the intense battles that took place on the road before returning to where they belonged.
Love to see it.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Still no level 5s, eh? Assume that's going to come at the very end, if it even does. Alright. All said and done there. We got, put my hand on here. We earned 1 million. You get a Crystal Eden. It's a farts plugin. Okay, let's take a peek at that.
Time to update this.
Plugins. Who is really using... Oh, see, this is the problem of not really being able to reset. Like, I can't change these, can I? Oh, I can. I think you said that before. If I wanted to give her a Crystal Eden, just a slightly better one. There you go. Good. Alright, so that's all said and done. So where we got left? To the Tyrell district we go.
On my
I'm gonna go check
way.
on my son and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for a key. Ooh, ooh, baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge.
No, Cartesian cat. It's not beer o'clock yet. I promise you. It's not time yet. It's early. I got some iced tea. My timing is all off. I woke up a little earlier than I wanted to, so I had a coffee earlier than I wanted to. So like it's thrown the whole thing off. Believe me. Alright, so what are we doing now? We got those two now for the kids. Let's see what's going on with the kids.
Hey there. Did you know?
You're also having an off day. Oh, hey there, good to see you. Long time no see. Guess it's been about 3 days? I take it you're working as a two-man team as you make your way around the festival? Nice to see. Wait, so the festival's happening? It doesn't really feel like it's really a thing that's happening going on right now. There's not a lot going on. Glad to see you're all doing something worthwhile, I guess. We're just helping out how we can. You guys out on your own patrol with student council or something? Yeah, there's lots of ARMA students around town today, so it's important for us to be around. We get to make sure nobody's having too much fun and causing any trouble out there after all. Not that I need to explain it to you, of all people. I'm sure you were in my shoes back in the day. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot you were on the student council 8 years ago. You could fool me. Yeah, he and the others gave us some big shoes to fill. Anyways, we're all just taking a short break after breaking off to do our whole patrol. Did you happen to see the 4 SPG I left you? Sure did. Never thought I'd answer a call from you. And seeing as you're all together, I think I can guess what you guys want from me. Let's get straight to business then. Albert, you start. Me? Why do I have to go first? Anyways, it's about our plans for next month. We've decided to put on a small event as RMS students to celebrate the upcoming new year. We're planning on having a meetup with the children living in the Auburn district. Officially, the school is framing it as a way for us students make a contribution to the area, but it's also intended to be a therapeutic for the kids too, seeing as things have been so unusual. One thing we want to do is hand out treats for those kids to hopefully enjoy. And what better way to decide that than to round up what's for sale around town and try them out? That's where we come in, huh? Yep. When I asked Anya for her thoughts, she insisted she wanted to handle it as a work assignment, which is fine by me. I mean, I always wanted to post at least one 4SPG at some point. I'm sorry, Van, I couldn't resist offering. Of course, we don't expect you to help us for free. You're more than welcome to sample any sweets you can decide to bring us back. So, pretty great, right? You get to eat lots of delicious sweets, all in the school's mirror. But Dad, you shouldn't have put it like that. I mean, where's the lie? As much as it pains me to admit it, I guess there's no denying that my weaknesses are all public knowledge at this point. Regardless, lucky for you kids, I do have some time to spare, so let's do it. Agnes has been such a good assistant at work. I don't mind helping her friends out as a favor. Wonderful! That's great to hear. Thanks so much, Van. I don't know how much help I'll really be, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, hush! You know as well as the rest of us that your knowledge and passion for these things is practically unmatched. Go around to different outlets and bring back some samples that look good to you. It's not too hard much to ask there, is it, for a connoisseur like you, is it? You're one of the ones putting on that whole event. Shouldn't you tag along? I'd love to, I really would, but I need to hammer out some other details with Bryn and Albert here, so I'll have to stay behind. I'll leave it up to Agnes to assist you in choosing. I know she won't steer us wrong. Well, that settles it. You okay pitching on in, Agnes? Sure, I don't mind. I'd be happy to join you. Besides, we need this time to keep patrolling around town. Alright, I'll come fetch you once we find a good stopping point on our end. I doubt that's going to take much time either way. Well, I'll be waiting here. Alright. It is only possible to begin For the Kids quest after making Agnes the accompanying character. So this is what you were meaning before last stream of you had to do with Agnes, but it makes it clear of, I'm assuming it'll just say like, hey, take her with you.
Did you know?
Did I not? Do I have to go back to the... Can I just like swap them? Do I have to go back to the Old Town and swap out?
What are we waiting for?
That is so weird. Change party. Alright. There we go.
Off we go.
That's a little bit of a weird thing of where the game just couldn't do it for you.
Did you know?
Now to figure out which shops we ought to visit. Let me think. Off the top of my head, there are 2 spots in Tyrell we should hit up. Beyond that, Old Town, Station Street, and Auburn each have an outlet worth visiting, so 5 places in total. Great! I knew you'd have no problem coming up with places to check. I can't wait to see what amazing stuff you bring back. What she said. Good luck, I guess. Stay safe out there, Agnes. Thanks, Albert. See you guys soon.
Time to start working.
Alright, so that has now started, so I guess we're just running around. First, we'll chat on up with them and see what they have to say. I understand why the others are so excited. The act of preparing a tea party can be quite enjoyable. Finding the perfect cake, brewing the right tea, what more fun could a girl ask for? I think your idea of fun's a little different from everyone else's. Yeah, it sure is. While Van and Agnes are continuing running around town, we've got to start ironing out the specifics of the whole event. I think the first thing we should do is discuss how we're going to kick things off. Good idea. we'll have to come up with a way to hook everyone right off the bat. The only question is, how? If only we knew of a book on the subject.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will find a book.
Here's really bustling. Hey, did you see
How about some popcorn, huh?
the new movie?
Popcorn? Why not?
Let me ask you something.
Those are some giant things of mustard and ketchup. It's your latest item, some mini churros. Those are good. What makes yours so special? Everybody likes a good churro, right? Tougher than donuts, crispier, and got the sweetness that just floods your mouth with every bite. Adults can eat them just fine, but a lot of kids can't finish them in one go. I thought about what I could do to solve that problem, and hey, how about my miniature ones are born? After all, nobody should have to miss out on having a churro if they want one. Now they can have them in just the size they want. It's very noble of you wanting to spread the love of churros however you can. I applaud the effort. They do sound like they could be a hit with the kids at least. Let's mix them up and bring them back to the others to consider.
How
I was
about
gonna be like, are you making me decide of whether or not I
hey?
pick certain things or not? That was gonna be a little odd, but looks like we're just gonna go and stop at each one and call it a day.
Can we talk?
What do you have? They're not really meant for kids, but consider offering some of the moon cakes. Pretty small, easy to eat, plus imagine they'd enjoy the red bean filling since it's sweet. Moon cakes do have the sublime sweetness to them that goes perfectly with Eastern tea. A lot of people even buy them as gifts, don't they? That's right, they certainly make good business. In fact, there's a custom in the East where people will get together with family and close friends and admire the moon as they eat them. Not that there's anything wrong one way or another to eat them and enjoy them, of course. That's neat. So they could even serve as an opportunity for the kids to learn about another culture. We'd love to buy some we can taste test them. Alright, 2 for 2. Where are we heading now? I guess back to Old Town?
Taking off now.
You guys buying
Right,
something?
what do you
too,
got?
or What?
Let me ask you something.
I was hoping we were going to stop by Shino's bar. You know, get those kids proper unalcoholic beverages, right? Alright, Eddie, what do you got? Some roasted chestnuts? Kids around here love them. Well, I guess, but it's not like they're a special occasion kind of thing, you know? Give the chestnut glaze a try, and it might be a little bit more up your alley. Wow! I didn't realize you were selling these too. We'll gladly take some for our taste testing. Well, look at you, Eddie, playing the part of professional salesman. I'm once legit impressed. Shut up! I wasn't asking you.
You guys buying something too,
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah, we did buy something. Relax. Okay, nothing else here.
Then let's head over.
I can't wait to see the star. I know the guilt and heaven. You'll never believe what
Thank you for visiting.
What do you got?
Let me ask you something.
Bag of chips? Bag of Canadian ketchup chips? Oh, we couldn't have come at a better time. We got a stock just ready for the festival. They're called honey glazed pretzels. They're very popular over in Crossville. Have you heard of them? I have. They're kind of like a bread shaped like a knot, right? But I never had the chance to try one. I believe they're originally Erebonian, actually. They wound up in Crossville, where honey and Eastern spice were out of the mix, and bam, something totally unique. Don't forget to dip them in a little bit of some Dijon. Okay, that'll really set the tone. Yeah, we could take a few off you for a sampler. Okay, that's 4. Looks like we have 1 more to go. So where else? The Auburn District.
Off we go.
Oh, DJ, I was going to ask you, in regards to the food, for like the gourmet points, do I want to just like start eating a bunch of food to bring up my gourmet cooking points? Like, I mean, it's sort of late game, it's sort of not really serving a purpose, or at least not that I know of. I don't know what their purpose is.
Can we talk?
But I obviously have a lot of foods that I haven't eaten, because I don't really eat a lot of the foods, but just to bring up the points, I guess, right? Oh, macarons! They're one of our seasonal flavors, and make them with the freshest strawberry jam. Shop's pride. Crunchy delight as you bite down and your mouth suddenly being flooded by the sweet and tangy cream filling. You can almost taste it. Good to see you haven't changed a bit. Macarons aren't that expensive. I think they're pretty affordable for little kids. I think you sold them on me already. Can we get some macarons, please? Huh. We got one for everyone to try. Alright, we're done visiting. Now we just got to head on back and make sure that Odette approves. Alright, so I guess we're just... Are we just eating... So I see, like, you get stuff... Like, some of these I don't want to just go out and, like... Or I guess the out-of-battle ones, I mean, I want to... Am I just eating everything? Just getting the points? Then we have all the, like, then we have the snacks, which you can use... Maybe we'll start with that. Oh, like, did it count? Oh, I guess you have to eat. Okay, there it goes. All right, yeah, sure. I had stuff to get the point. But what are the points used for?
Whew, I am stuffed.
Good old turkey
Thanks
leg.
for the grub.
Oh, so you get some rank ups. Okay. I see.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. Whew, I am stuffed. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. Whew, I am stuffed. Thanks for
Yeah,
the
you are stuffed. You're just having everything here.
Thanks for the grub. Whew, I am stuffed. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
Dragon's Tum Young Goon.
Whew, I am stuffed.
I couldn't eat another bite.
250 to all party. Okay.
That was yummy.
I'm full.
That was
Just give them to everybody, right? That way at least people are getting some of these things, I guess.
Oh, I can't take another bite.
Ah, I am more than satisfied.
Thanks for the grub.
That was amazing. Thank you. That was yummy.
I don't know if all these things stack or not, or what.
I'm full.
That was pretty filling.
That was very well made.
Thanks for that.
Ah, I am
Those
more
12
than
CP points.
satisfied.
So some of these aren't really like, I mean, they're only 10 CP, but that could come in handy. And I know we do it. Oh god, we just have so many. Holy cow. God, you even get things for these things? Holy cow! Look at all these damn things. There's so many things to eat. I mean, I know you get a lot of points for the... Okay, so outside of party member stats, anything else that it gives you? Like, I'm assuming if I go to this, it's probably gonna be, yeah, like 45 dishes sampled. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, so the next game I'm gonna have to remind myself to buy 2 and eat one immediately. That way I'm not stuck having to do this. check my gourmet points. How on earth do I do that? Status? That's probably journal, actually. Food record. So there is 10 in total. You're getting defense, ATS, and then whatever 9 and 10 is going to be. Alright, back to Audette we go. Yeah, actually, it didn't tell me what 9 and 10 will do, though, but... these will get me some points pretty quick, so I guess we'll just run off of that.
Thank you.
Whew, I am stuffed.
Alright, there's rank 7.
That was amazing. Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you.
Thanks for the grub.
Okay.
Thanks for the grub.
There's rank 8.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
We might not have to eat everything, actually. If we just eat all these meals, we might make it.
I couldn't eat another bite. That was amazing. Thank you.
Alright, what do we get for that? Strength 30. Alright. Didn't quite get there. Let's see. I wonder if it will tell us what the maximum is. HP 1000. Okay. It'll be well worth it, I guess. Alright, we're almost there. Might as well finish it off. Yes, bud.
Remember the 0 points in Battle Royale?
Yeah. Oh god, there's none of these are really
They're
combo. Okay.
But guess what?
Love me a sugar rush.
Yeah.
I feel. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
I know. It's 1 hour until we play, Dad.
Okay, I'm not playing in 1 hour, bud. I told you that.
I mean, 1 hour until we play.
Maybe.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Maybe, I said.
I need to do some calculations.
I'm stuffed.
Alright. Go do your calculations.
It's on like Battle Royale.
That was yummy.
Yeah.
You can read 4 stories.
That was delicious.
to make
Thank you.
Love me a sugar rush.
God, this takes forever. But well worth it, I guess. Oh, I don't know if I want to eat those, right? I haven't even been realizing that. Have I been eating those?
And guess what, Daddy?
Should I go and, like, hand in the thing? Yes, bud.
I'm the only one that can fix
That'd be
it
terrible.
Because I'm a hacker.
You're not a hacker. Okay, go.
I am a hacker.
I told you you didn't need it.
I have to fix it.
Alright, let me go back to there. Can you imagine I was just
Let's
sitting there
do
just
this.
eating them without even realizing it? Oh, that'd be terrible.
Please step on up.
Yeah, I know the CP items I can eat during battle, but I mean, I'm sort of feeling that the next time I'm going to be in battle is going to be probably like the super end game of the thing, right? Like the last dungeon, probably. Well, we had lots of good luck with Van on Cloud 9 the entire time. Why wouldn't I be? You telling me to indulge in some quality sweets on the job completely for free? Of course I'm going to be all about it. Huh, well, glad somebody had fun. No, Albert, we're his clients. That's not how we should act. Anyways, enough talking. Let's dig into those samples and see if they're up to snuff. They're all fantastic. Any one of them would make a perfect morning tea snack. I know, it's so hard to choose which to go with. What do you think, Odette? Any preferences? Oh, Maria, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Wait, she's eating. Don't talk with your mouth full. You come from a decent family, don't you? Well, it's like a spa day for my taste buds.
Hello, Viva!
Hello, people. Hello. Totally right to bring you in, Van. Your insight into these things is crazy good. When it comes to both looks and taste, really, I think the kids will be completely happy with most of them. So why limit ourselves to just one kind? Bring them a bunch. That's a great idea. And then they can enjoy mixing and matching different ones together. We could even pack them inside different bags so they won't even know until they open it. Kind of like a lottery. That could be fun. Kids sound pretty pumped up about this already. New Year's is still a bit ways off though, you know? Actually, planning events is just as fun as putting on the actual event itself. That was a fantastic idea, Odette. I'm glad you suggested it. Thanks. We'll have to think carefully about which ones actually buy and how much. And I guess we need to talk to the treasurer to make sure we budget things carefully. True, but plus we should also be figuring out how many people are going to take part in the event in the first place. Actually, speaking of which, why don't you join us during the actual meetup, Dan? I feel terrible pushing you off to the side without an invitation after all your hard work. I don't know about that. I might have gone Aramis, but you don't think a grown man like me is going to stick out like something like that? Exactly. It's supposed to be put on by a student. Having him around will ruin that. I know what you could do. Let's just put you in a big old costume and parade you in front of the kids. Big giant Mishi costume. I'm saying I don't want to stick out, you little gremlin. You can just picture the kids swarming Van. That'd be so cute. Doesn't that sound like fun, Anyas? I'm not the only one who'd love to see that, am I? Sure. That could be nice. Well, we have a majority. In the suit you go, Van. I don't know whether I should feel happy about this or jealous. Nope. I ain't promising Jack. Not even for the kids. But I'll keep it in mind, okay? Alright.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit
8,000 Mira. Finally some points towards law, maybe? Level 5? No? One additional free times point was added. There we go. Alright, so now what did you give me? We did all of the 4 SPGs, and we got a Baize. What is that? That is a new type of Mirage. Alright, we'll see what that gets us.
I can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
It's not that. Okay, I guess we'll see. What does it do? It does. Increases appearance rate of AT bonus. I'm assuming that's an art thing. So that's gonna be like Patra or a Anyas. What would be the better bang for the buck there? Oh no, we already had. I think we already had Seraphic Force there, right? The silver ring do. And some good points, but I'm thinking you could just replace mine too. And space. Well, how come he would not? I guess you need to find a, I guess, a water. Still not even gonna have it though. Alright, there you go. I don't want to overspend it forever there. Alright, so one more free time, but let's finish up eating those things so that we're I'm just gonna find the big point ones, I guess. Like I said, I don't want to overly use the CP stuff, but like I mean, that pretty much was anything I almost bought was all CP stuff. Like 80 points, 70, 75, 80. Of course, all the CP stuff is where the big points are, of course. Here's Kit. Some of these are fucking good. I can't just get rid of them. Fuck's sakes, they're all so good. Willie's coffee, sure. And you can only use them once, right? Like if like the gourmet points only acquire once you have the check part, then it doesn't sort of matter, right? Oh God. I bet it's worked out to just be really close, regardless of whether you eat everything or not. Daybreak 2, it goes 25 gourmet rank. Jesus. Well, I mean, I got lots of food. What do these do? 90.
Love me a sugar rush.
Apple gelato.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Almost there.
Love me a sugar rush.
And Horizon is 30.
Love me a sugar rush.
But, I mean, as long as there's like the points make sense, it's almost sort of irrelevant, though, right? Like it's not gonna matter.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
You can just stop saying that, Dan.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush.
No, not that.
Love me a sugar rush.
Oh, we're almost there.
Love me a sugar rush.
Cinnamon cookie for the win.
Love me a sugar rush.
All right, that is it, right? There's no more damn things I have to eat now. Have I bought all the food items? I have no idea. 90 dishes sampled. 4 material. Like where would it tell you that? Check the achievements. I mean, I am checking the. I assume if it's not. I mean, there's 150. That's trying everything. But I haven't eaten everything. So do I have to eat everything? I mean, again, I don't know if I have 150 dishes. Like I said, I just went through everything to get. You know, if it has a checkpoint, right? But the like, I would really like for them to show like everything here. Like I've been trying to, at least in most aspects, to get everything. But But if you're gonna have like something that's gonna have a point, I would say I would like you to put like how many do you have? Like okay, gonna buy the mini churros.
Love me a sugar rush. 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 Love me a sugar rush.
Okay, I got a weird feeling I'm gonna come up to the end of this and it's not gonna.
Love me a sugar rush.
They're not gonna matter. Guess we'll find out. I felt like I had a lot left, so. But if you know, think like, is that gonna be for everything? Like if I missed one thing, like, too bad, not so sad, like. The lemon bomb cookie somehow.
Love me a sugar rush.
Yeah, I am still way short. $11 short. Unless that also means like, is there something in the inventory I have to eat, or is that just all the cooking stuff? Like, is there things that I have to cook that I haven't cooked yet? Like, I guess there could be those, but I don't know where I'd have to go to make something in particular for that. Obviously. No idea. Cooking is like the last thing on my mind type of thing. I mean, I can go to Old Town and see
Off we go.
what we have to cook. Let me cook. Probably not. How many did I need? I needed 11, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm still short by 3.
Sure, give me a minute. Didn't mean to keep you.
Piece of cake!
Mamma mia bene!
I don't want to hear any complaining.
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm missing a few things. Obviously, right? Like,
Sure, I don't mind.
is it possible through 170 hours I have missed something? Of course it is.
Sure, I don't mind. Let me know what you think.
Piece of cake! I don't want to hear any complaining.
Time to flex my cooking muscles. Go on, have a taste. Time to flex my cooking muscles. Ah, there's nothing better than this.
Check my items to see if I have a recipe as well. Alright, items. No, I've pretty much bought everything. Because it would show up at the very top, right? To learn. Nothing that I don't see. Alright. I mean, again, whether, you know, I don't know what I'm missing here. It could be so many things. Check with Victor as well. Are those things that I need to eat, or just things that he's...
What's on the menu?
Okay, so we have everything from him.
Be seeing you. What's on the menu?
we've eaten that, so those are all.
You're out there.
Did he give me new meals or just things to cook? That was confusing. Yeah, like, I mean, again, I don't overly care. No, he just cooks. He just makes his meth.
You guys buying something too, or what?
Oh, well, looking is always free, you know.
Yeah, like again, unless I'm missing something, I can't.
Come back for more
Yeah,
anytime.
We'll figure it out. I don't know. I mean, is there like after this? Is there another day of going into an area that I've missed, or is this pretty much the last thing? Unfinished business with Aaron. He wants me to come with him to the Blacklight District if he got some free time on my hands. Supposedly he's got some unfinished business. Unfinished business. We can speak really good. Right, but that didn't answer my question though. Like, is there another area that I go to buy new things? Or is everything taking place in where I've been now? Like, because that would make sense if there's a new place to go to buy 2 new food items or something. That would make sense. I just don't know if there's something left or not, though. Can't believe you let me drag you here. Oh, quit your belly aching, Grandpa. I know you didn't have anything better to do with your time, so why not just have a go? Just the 2 of us. I may have missed a food item in a... Is there a way of checking that, though? Like, is there a way of looking up the previous chapters and seeing, like, oh, did I miss something? Or is it just like once you're past it, it's gone and said, yes, bud. Sorry. You can't go back to play some free. I miss like no, that's not what I'm saying though. Like what I'm saying is there a way in the chapter books thing to look up? Did I miss something? I know I won't be able to go back into something. Oh God, if it was something like from a vending machine, I probably could have missed that easily. Yeah. You don't get it, man. Now that Mafia's taken care of, I bet you feel like you're finally done with everything. I mean, sure. Well, that's not how it feels for me. Because of your unfinished business and all. Damn straight. And you know what that business is? I haven't beaten you one single time in a fight. And that matters why? You really care that much whether you can beat some random Spriggan in a fight? Hell yeah, I still care. It's been 2 months and I still don't have a point on that damn board. We've got a score to settle as men. You and me. And I'm not taking no for an answer. And Brad. Alright, fine. You want to fight? You got one. I know how it feels when you're left wanting for closure. Now I'm only giving you one chance. Put up or shut up, kid. Give me everything you got. Damn straight. I will. Let's do this. I mean, the best thing I can do is I'll do a run around of everywhere here, checking all the vending machines and the shops, you know, because that's all I can do for where we are currently. And if I miss something, I've missed something. It is what it is, right? Unless someone hits that 1,000,000 points thing and we start over. But yeah. I thought I was gonna have to actually fight here. Shit. So close. A little more and I would have had it. I can look at the guide. Like, you mean the guide in game? Like, a guide outside of the game is not going to help me because I'm not going to know what I missed or not. Like, I'm not going to go through all of that rigmarole of looking up a separate guide and seeing, like, oh, did I get this or did I miss this? Too much time. Technique always beats talent, kid. You can train as much as you want, but I'll still be top dog. You shut your hole. You barely won that and you know it. Take it in while you can, you antique. Soon enough, it'll be you on the floor. But for the love of ideals, 4 years really ain't that much. You just gonna harp on that forever? Of course I am. How many times have I gone on about that already? I couldn't tell you. Stopped counting a long time ago. At least they can all have a laugh about it. Nothing like a cold one after breaking a good sweat. Someone who just became legal not that long ago. You sure don't drink like it. But hey, if you're satisfied after that, I'm happy. So there are 16 meals, 43 snacks, 43 I get it, DJ, but how does that help me? It just tells me how many there should be. I never said I was satisfied. I'm just made peace with it and moved on for now. One of these days, I'm gonna beat your ass real good, you hear? You never make things easy for me, do you, punk? I'm just fending you off for the rest of my days. Right, but I'm not gonna look through 150 things from each one and go like, oh, I missed this. And again, if it's something from a previous chapter that we don't have access to, then what's the point? Then I just know, like, oh, okay, whatever. Wait, if it's not available in this chapter, it's pointless. It's just got to be marked up as missed, and that's it. So that's why I said I'll go through all the shops here and make sure I did get everything here. But if it's from a previous chapter, there's not it. I think I'm missing 3 things. After I just made the food that we just had available at the cooking spot, I think there's 3 things that I need to buy. At the end of the day, I don't even know if there's a way for us to settle the score for good. We've done too much for each other. And you need to learn to slow down too, Chief. You're always living so hard and fast, right on the edge. Can't be good for your heart at your age. Take it easy once in a while. Go out for drinks. Take a day off. Shit can wait times. You know what I'm saying? Well, would you look at that? You're actually capable of saying something nice and helpful. Who would have thought? But enough about me. If anybody's in need of advice, it's you, punk. You should learn to ask for others more often. You might be a real pain in the neck, but you're my pain in the neck. I'm always looking after you and making sure you don't fly off the rails. Yeah, I'll listen to you when Gahana freezes over and palms fly. Got it? Van took Aaron's advice for once and savored the moment with a couple cold ones. Once Van returned to the surface, of course, he resumed his normal business.
Thanks for that, I guess. Wipe that stupid smirk off your face.
You guys buying something too, or what?
All right, so
Thanks for the grub.
This.
Thanks for the grub.
This.
Thanks for the grub.
That.
Thanks for the grub.
That.
Thanks for the grub. Love me a sugar rush.
All right. Well, so that's what he said. So there's 16 meals, got those. 43 snacks, got those. 44 sweets and 40. So we're missing 3 drinks. So most likely, we are missing 3 things from a vending machine. Is probably it. But again, there's no way of me knowing where those are, right? Like clicking on this doesn't show me where. Yeah, like it just shows me that I got them. Like again, I'm not doing this, but without going saying like, oh, okay, I got Viper Bite, check. I got Turtle Tongue. Like, it would have been nice if they put them in something so you could see what it was that you maybe have missed them. Like again, so literally outside of me going to every shop here, which I'll do, I'll check. I have rhyme and reason over everything. Check it out. I mean, I don't even think these people sell drinks, but I mean.
Hope to see you again soon.
Do you know what you want?
Did you miss 2 drinks?
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Oh, look what he sells now. Could you essentially buy them all? Like this is what you're saying earlier. You could buy all of them from him, or does he only have them to give afterwards? Like, could you come to this guy and then give them to the other guy to get the?
I hope to see you again.
To get the Onyx weapon thing.
Quit
So what do you have?
dawdling and buy something.
You've got everything.
Come back soon.
I mean, we were just in with Victor, but I will check in with him.
What's on the menu? Take care out
Got
there.
everything.
Pick
Meals.
something already.
Booked everything.
care out
It's
there.
just literally 3 drinks. Was there something upstairs? I don't think there was there?
What's it gonna be? Come again.
It's
5 o'clock
Sure is. You better be careful with that, Lothar's.
Looking is always free, you
Just
know.
stepping on it. Check mark means we've had it.
Come back for more.
I mean, to be fair, it is the time. So we can of course let those slide, of course. Just over there, I guess. Oh, is the florist selling drinks?
I hope to see you again.
Is there not a? We don't have a vending machine in ours, right? I don't think so. All right, Riverside.
Then let's head over.
I always love the festival.
I mean, you never know. There's a vending machine in my
Well,
where I am. At the office
let's do
front.
this.
Next to the subway entrance. The fuck is the subway entrance? In Old Town? I've looked at everything. Is it that one? No, that's them. You sure? Is there even a? You sure there's one here? I don't think there's one here in this area. In the Old Town, I don't think there's a vending machine here. Where? It's not there. Not there.
Buying something too, or what?
Not there. Not there.
Hey,
Not there. I think she sells drinks.
Inside?
Yeah, there's no like subway entrance here. Not Old Town. Not that I'm seeing, anyways.
what do I do?
There it is. God damn it.
Well,
All right, got everything. So, so that's another thing. The fucking vending machines don't show up as God damn it. Oh, I absolutely guarantee I missed a vending machine somewhere.
let's do this.
Absolutely. So not only that, you gotta deal with that, you gotta deal with the,
Well,
That's terrible.
Hey there. See ya.
We're going drink shopping. So you gotta be a little thorough, which sort of sucks, so yeah.
Well, if it isn't Van. What are you in the mood for? Oh,
He doesn't have anything
leaving
there.
already?
Yeah, that would have been a nice little easier thing to deal with.
Right here.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Just running around here. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So no vending machine there. Doesn't help of trying to do this during the festival when there's just a bunch of people. Like, makes it look like they have spots.
What'll it be? Come again.
All through the day.
Vending machine in here. God, that's the thing you gotta think of. Like, there's probably a vending machine in a store somewhere. God damn it, can get hit by a car. I don't think there's one here. Unless it's by the underground maintenance tunnel. Oh, all this just to check, just to see if like it's even like a some we even just missed. Yeah, I mean, how can you not, especially at this point, right? How can you just not be like, oh well, like, because again, like, unless I've missed it, like, literally at this point, it's there's you know, there's no way of getting it, right? It's over, it's done. See you later.
Off we go.
And the fact that they're not always in the, like, you know, if they were all conveniently just outside of the subway entrance or something, like, that would be convenient. Oh, DJ, do you think someone like myself who can't let a fucking yellow orb on the map not go untalked to, do you think if you got me started on trying to find all the drinks, do you think I'm capable of just moving on? Oh God, no. That is not enough in my vocabulary at all.
Peace out.
Yeah, that is not happening. I'll spend the next 4 hours doing this. Nothing will get done. Like, we're not done. This is it. This is not happening. Like, unless I find them, it's not happening.
Need help with something? Thanks for being such a good customer. I can handle.
Not happening at all.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Yeah, Lothair's knows
What do you
what's
have
up.
today?
Thanks for coming.
I have the drink list pulled up. I can check your list and see if it's even here. Like, what are you checking though? Like, are you checking the chapter? Like, or is some things not available in the chapters?
Thanks for coming in.
You've got me on this crazy course now. So it's like we should just accept what we've signed up for.
What to do?
like the bracers would have a vending machine. You know what would piss you? It's like a vending machine at a workplace. There's nothing that annoys me more than a vending machine at a workplace. Like, you want me to spend money at this damn place, you know, that you pay me money to do? God damn it, it should be free. So how, you tell me how you want me to approach this. How do you want me to open up the drinks?
It's so
I
convenient.
feel like I'm missing a vending machine here, for crying out loud.
Look at the time.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
Does anything catch your eye?
Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building.
I hope I see you
I
again.
know there's one in one of these stores. I know that for sure.
I'm
but-
proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
You
It's
gotta.
gonna be one of these
Yeah?
weirdos that just sells a weird drink out of nowhere.
You better take good care of it.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Okay, I know there's one, like right here, but I think I've got these
All
ones.
right.
Yep. They all sell the same drinks too, which is a pain in the ass.
This year's been awesome.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
I think that's everything here. All right, let's give DJ a chance here. So like, how do you want me to do this? Like, just look up like cooking, like, and then just look up drinks, and then we're just gonna fucking go through it, or like, is it easier to go through the journal? This is the problem. There's no easy way of doing it. The way to do it would have been simple. Of like, you should have put what the other 3 drinks here were, and then just put a check mark or no check mark. But you still should have put what the drinks were. I don't understand of having a fucking journal of things and not saying what people have missed and making me have to figure life out. How terrible. That's terrible. Like, are these even in any particular order at all? Like, are these all the chapter 1 drinks, the chapter 2 drinks, the chapter 3 drinks, the chapter 4 drinks? How's Lothars, by the way? Hi. I'll get my beer after I finish my iced tea. DJ's putting the work in for us. It's much appreciated. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accept the failure if I've missed a drink in like chapter 1. It's going to annoy the hell out of me. Really want that beer. All right. I might get lucky. You never know. I could get lucky. There could have been just some weird vending machine that we weren't paying attention to. There's the last page. But again, like the thought is, unless the last page has the things of like from the last few chapters, like I feel like the way they add them, it's not really convenient. I'm glad they learned for the next game, but we're not in the next game. We're in this game. We're trying to figure life out. All right, now we're gonna get the bad news soon. We're gonna get the bad news bears. Unsweetened coffee. Police Department Sidon District is one you missed. That sounds like that's here.
Then let's head over.
Okay. Again, whether it's here, we can get it now is a other question. Oh, I definitely didn't get this one.
Well...
Okay. Oh, so I missed 2 and out of it. Thank you for your work there, DJ. So that's unfortunate then, eh? That is unfortunate. So what did we miss on it? We would have got a golden dish. A golden dish. Whatever that is. Alright. Guess we're just going straight up to it. I feel like the finish... Well, that was the... it's just, again, work our way down.
Let's head over.
I believe that was Detective Nate and Inspector Daiwali, whatever his name is. Daiwani? Oh, it's not. It's his family. That is a giant bowl of whatever on earth that is. Is that jambalaya? Possibly. This is yummy. Just as good as you said it was. Lovely to get to sit down and enjoy this family's time. Or time as family, not this family as time. Well, I'm glad you both like it. When I came here the other day, I heard that they even served some dishes with more Central Eastern flavors. How was the meal with your family, Inspector? Good to see you enjoying yourself for once. Look at you patrolling for the festival. Listen, I'm off duty, so I'll cut you some slack. Some. Just make sure you know your place and don't cross any... Daddy, you just said you're off duty, right? Because you're not acting off duty right now. Of course I am, sweetheart. I got all of my work done yesterday. You two have my undivided attention. Well, I'm glad to hear it. We don't get family time often, and I think I see you walk out the door to handle a new case more than I actually see you at home. Right? Mommy misses you a lot. I know. I'm sorry. You know, it's really hard for me to get time off work. I guess the guy's got a heart, too. I feel a little sorry for him. Pardon the interruption. I brought you all some dessert. It's on the house to celebrate the festival. Enjoy. This looks really yummy. You didn't have to, but thank you. They both look so happy right now. I definitely made the right call bringing them here today. Oh, I thought he was giving him the finger. I was like, well, that's an odd one. We got a pair of doting fathers over here. They were off to some good bonding time, it looks like. He's always busy with work, so I'm only with him when we get to go to the temple together. But I didn't know we knew about how cool restaurants, so he's pretty smart. I wish he'd tell me more about the places he sees. It's all so cool. I feel like there, Inspector, you gotta learn to take a few more hours off work here. Have some proper, balance in your life. Or tell your silly police department to hire more people. It's a little ridiculous that you have to be a workaholic and your family doesn't see you, but it's unfair. Well, however he happened upon the bistro, I'm glad he took us here. We're family, and I love every chance to spend time together as one. Well, Lothars, if you're still here, of course, the dealer's choice on the choice of beer. I got a Sapporo, I got a Kronenberg, I got a Stella, and I think I got an Old Milwaukee left. So I'll leave the choice to you, my friend. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Dealer's choice. Someone just, throwing on out here. Felt like a Sopranos moment there when someone's just like, oh, it's out of line here. I'll only take it in consideration there, Biscuits, if Lothars is not available. Yeah, the owner went out on a limb for you. Well, that's good for him. All right. Lothar's just knows what he has to do now is just to disagree with you. I'm just gonna point out I'm not pulling no both today. I'm not pouring like Estella and Sapporo together. I have decent beers where I'm not wasting putting them two together. I'm not doing that. Bunch of ingrates. Hey everyone. Hi guys, nice to see you. Ni hao. Happy Revolution Festival. Hi Ashen. Didn't realize you were with Shahina and Fee. You are awfully cheery. Did the ladies go to the bathhouse together? Yep, made plans for it a little while back. But right now I'm on break. Just finished morning patrol. If anything comes up, just call me anytime. But be there in 5 minutes, tops. It's okay, Barry. You don't have to rush that much. Ashen really knows her beauty stuff. I should ask for recommendations sometime. I'll have to pass it on to my sister, too. Well, I have no shortage of conversation topics. You get me started and I can go on for hours. Maybe I'll just lie low and see how fun this little development goes down. No need to rush. Being who I am, I don't get to be so casual back at home. It's all business all the time. But the festival lets me forget about all that for a little bit. I'm gonna take it all in. I usually don't bathe during the day. It's kind of luxurious. I really felt nice. I'm in tip-top shape now. If you need me or anything, just let me know. Alright, will do. Alright. Next place is into Riverside.
Head over.
I do find it a little, not annoying, but for how structured these RPGs are, you really just don't get the opportunity to go really wherever you want at any point, right? Like, it's just,
Oh, good stuff right here.
You know, for instance of going back and getting something, there is no going back to Oratian or Longlight. Like, look, I understand not being able to go back to Craig, okay? Things have happened there. But relatively, especially when we're sort of given an opportunity to go freely and do what we want, you know, I get it that, you know, they want to take an aspect of these places might be far away, but like, hey, you know, whatever. All right, biscuits, you win. Lothar's just taking too long. I'm a beer drinker. I don't have this time for this nonsense. All right. Get me my little fancy Stella glass, because you know we gotta play by the rules around here. And my French beer from Quebec, because it was cheap apparently. Can't turn that down. Bone apple tits. I gotta appreciate how everyone's going. Oh God, don't you start. Everyone's going with these sleek cans now. It's very nice. It's very holdable. Don't, Jesus. You gotta get like a knife in a restaurant to fall off the foaminess, right? Are we enjoying the festival, Aaron? I think we are. Yeah, we are. I see you're with your friends from Longport, Aaron. Hey, Sid, feeling better now? You took quite a beating back there. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm doing much better now. Dr. Longkai gave me the okay to come. Things finally settled down in Longport, so we decided to pay Aaron a visit. Pay me a visit? You sound more like you wanted to see the sights more than me. Well, come on, we can do both. Especially with how big the capital is. I'm gonna need you to show us around. Yeah, I'll take you some of my favorite spots. Maybe we can go hang out in the entertainment district. See some of my faves. Oh, Edith's Entertainment District? Hell yeah! Come on, it doesn't matter where. Let's just get going, Aaron. Alright, sure. Later then, old fart. Watch it or I'll throw you into the damn river. God damn it. Zero respect here. 4 years older than the damn guy. And I'm fucking grandpa to him. How you there? The red hair. You're Aaron, right? Found you, and with your friends too. Your luck's run out, Aaron Wee. You had the misfortune of meeting me here today. Now face me. Yeah? You want to throw down? Hey, yes, don't you dare. The loser treats the winner. Not just to one stall, all the stalls. As for the rules, alright, let's do best of in 3 minutes. 1 point per touch. Fine game, let's go, Aaron. What are they playing? As long as they don't mind getting their asses handed to them during the festival, I'm down for some fun. Give it to him, Aaron. You too, Sid. They're not fighting then? Looked like they were in good terms, actually. They just met a little while ago. I wouldn't call them friends, but let's just say it's a sort of friendly rivalry they have. Boys will be boys, I guess. Well, at least he's making friends. Come on, man. Is that all you got? I'll fall asleep here before you hit me. Shut it, loser. Damn, you got some crazy reflexes. Here, I'll even make it easy for you. Think you can hit me now? Oh, smack that ass. You show him, Aaron. 1 more minute. Keep it steady. I appreciate your commitment to staying on brand with whatever you're drinking and using the appropriate... I try to. The only one that really annoys me in that I broke the glass, and I've been trying ever since. Usually I have it at around the Christmas time, is the Sapporo glass. I miss my Sapporo glass. My favorite beer, and I miss it. I miss the glass anyways, but I'm not going to the damn brewery just to get 1 glass. Ridiculous. And I'm not one of those jackasses where I could steal it from a restaurant, so I'm not going to do that either. Sure knows how to draw a crowd wherever he goes. Afterwards, both Aaron and Van, who inadvertently got drawn into the contest, won, not failing to rouse the crowd that gathered around them. The victory secured, they enjoyed their prize by taking a victory lap around the stalls in Riverside at the loser's expense. I assume there is nobody I can buy those drinks from at any point there, DJ. You know, just some some bargain bin guy offering them up for me. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying your time in Edith. That's the Aaron we know and love. We're all gonna have a blast during the Revolution Festival. Just the boys on the town. Let's go even more beast mode than we did during Lunar New Year's in Longport. It's good to see you being back to your old self. Sounds like a plan. Let's tear shit up. No sense in just sulking around anyways. Saying Huang wouldn't want that. You said it, man. Come on, everyone. Let's go really kick this Revolution Festival into gear. You can always check eBay. Lots of people sell glasses and cookware there. Yeah, I could. At the very least, doing the rounds let me suss out a new watering hole or two. So I guess I just gotta let you know when you need me to do my sweep. After everything that happened back in Longport, I can finally say things are almost back to normal. It's still more insane Huang, of course, but we can't grieve forever, and now that Aaron's here, it's almost like the crew's back to its glory days. I'm sure Wang and Say are smiling down on us now. I bet they are. Alright, are we all done in here? Into Station Street?
Off we go.
It's sort of like a little bit of final catch-up on people. Guy playing peekaboo? What are you doing? Are you just so over and done with Olivia that you just gotta put your hand over? I get it. Walked away, but what's my choice? Stella was the choice, Lothars. I hope that was be your choice as well. Speak of the devil. I just found one on eBay, selling glass for $7.99 US, and they have 3 available. You'll send me the link. Okay. That sounds about what they would sell it here for, but I appreciate it. Well, look who it is. I hope you're all having a great festival. Indeed. I can see you're all hard at work, Patrol. See, this is where I miss, like, having, you need to know someone who works at a bar. I mean, I do know, I guess my sister-in-law works at a bar, but they don't sell Sapporo. That's how I got most of my Stella glasses, actually, is because the bar she works at, you know, they go through their glassware, they come in just to replace all the stuff, so they get to take it if it's still in good use or whatever. So, like, I mean, I got a couple from Christmas things, and then I just got a bunch from her for just for usage or whatever. But a lot of bars do not have Sapporo on tap. They're starting to. Like, that used to be like, yeah, I mean, God, I can remember when I first started drinking it, you couldn't find Sapporo on draft anywhere. And now it's probably at 2 or 3 places I frequent now. So they're starting to come along. Associate Professor Esmeralda and the woman from the CID. Huh. And the Crown Prince's bodyguard here with you, too. I'm guessing you were told to patrol, so you take a little bit of time to yourself. You truly are sharp. I was highly reluctant to leave his side, regardless of the rest of the security personnel being there with him, but orders are orders. Still, I intend to return to him fairly soon, after I'm satisfied with my observation. Yeah, the unfortunate part about eBay's paying for shipping might be... Yeah, like I said, they're $15 at the brewery. It's just that I would have to travel to the brewery, which isn't far, but I mean, like I said, I could probably just get it for $15 shipped to me for probably the same price. That's the problem with a lot of eBay stuff. Like, it's been a while since I've been on eBay, but like when I used to frequent it, like so much of the stuff is relatively coming from the States, and now of course a little bit with the shipping, or if basically nothing that's coming from Amazon where it might be free or whatever. They really gouge you on stuff like that, and especially with stuff that's breakable too. You want to have, that shows up without being yeeted at you. So, but I'll see. I'll check them out regardless. Look over there, discreetly, mind you. Isn't that off with a triple threat? I'm surprised you got your eyes on him. I'm not familiar with the purple-haired man, but I can see why you'd be concerned with having Yang and that Marduk manager over there. I wonder if the meeting has anything to do with the president. No, it feels more like it's more than that. I haven't heard anything about the meeting myself. I was aware that our general manager was coming to Edith for the unveiling of the new weapons, but I've heard nothing regarding the White Orchid Dragon. Admittedly, even if I had, I doubt I would have been at liberty to discuss it. I know someone who has an entire collection of different glassware from breweries and restaurants that they've just pilfered into their purse. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like in our youth, that was how I got me a many of interesting glassware through my years. But over the time of when I'm no longer a broke young 20-ish year old, it's like I have money. I can buy things. I don't have many monies, but I have some monies. Apparently our countries were able to come to some type of resolution so that those other tariffs didn't come on. I don't know all the details of it, but I didn't like the phrasing of Diaper Donnie, of where he said he decided to pause the tariffs, which makes me think that if he shits himself again, he's just gonna unpause them again. And I have to have the assumption that if he unpauses them out of nowhere again, then we just have to be, an adult in the room and say, like, okay, well, the thing that we agreed upon isn't going to happen then. So, that's sort of the problem. The only thing that I didn't read a bunch about it, other than that we got to a deal, and the only thing that I saw that they wanted to have, which I know how you have to make things work in his head. Our new prime minister said this quite some time ago, and I even think Justin Trudeau said this when he was our prime minister. When you're working with Diaper Donnie, you need to make something appear as though he's winning. Even if he's not winning, you need to give the impression that he's won. So the only thing that I had heard from this, the most recent tariff thing, which apparently was supposed to come in today, so I guess like last night at midnight, they screamed to do. They wanted to get that Keystone Pipeline deal, which, incoming comedy, we always wanted it in Canada. We've wanted to have that for, I think, the last 10 to 15 years. I don't know if it was Obama that said no to it, or if it was... or what, but we always sort of wanted it. It's basically, we want to give you our oil. We have lots of it, and then it sort of got poo-pooed on, and then so like that was the only thing I sort of saw part of the deal. I was like, wait, so now you're making it like that? That's why I brought up the, like, you have to make it sound like he's winning. It was something that we always wanted to do that the U.S. didn't want to do at the time. So now I guess you guys want it, and we're like, yes. Like, why didn't we do it? It'd be done by now. Fucks. Oh, I know, but yes, he has dementia, and he'll forget about it the next week. I saw I don't know if he fired another general, or I'm sure he fired a general, but they told him to resign to make it look pretty. But basically, the last general basically said, like, he needs to be, he needs to be checked mentally. He is not right in the head. Like, that's like what, the sixth general he's fired within the last few months. That, I assume he tells them to do something. He says, no, you're a goofball. And then they tell him they're fired. I fear in the world, I've said this before. It's very unfortunate, but I truly believe we're not really sure on that. I hate thinking to the extreme of this. I truly believe he wants to launch a nuclear weapon on Iran. And all these generals that he's firing are basically standing up to him and saying, like, no, you're an idiot. Like, there's no reason to launch a nuclear weapon on this country in a war you started. That's not really, But I truly think that is the extreme he's thinking. And if you sort of follow along, I've read some theories that, like, I don't know. I've seen both ways of the way this is thinking. I think he's doing it so that you guys don't have your midterms. So, like, he'll do that. Then he'll just say, like, yeah, you guys can't have midterms because I launched a nuclear weapon in the world and shit. Even though, like, I believe you guys had your midterms long ago, even when, like, the Civil War was happening. But, give this guy an inch and he'll take a mile. So, it's unfortunate. And I certainly hope that doesn't happen. But I have this weird inkling that eventually he's just going to get one guy that's just going to agree with him. And that'll be it. Did you see how there was a supposed threat to his plane, so he snuck off and got on a different plane and let the other plane take off full of people without even Yes, that was when he was coming back from Turkey, right? So he went and got into, like, what was it? Into a catering truck. I think it was him, that Natalie chick, that's the one who wipes his ass. And was it your Secretary of Defense? I'm not calling him the Secretary of War because it's a stupid term. But yeah, like, the three of them went off into a different plane, and then they just got found out. Like, wait, what do you mean that you loaded Air Force One with the press about them apparently letting them know that, like, I guess Iran was looking at attacking Air Force One. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and then he sounded so stupid because when they figured it out and they called him out on it, he was like, well, actually, the plane I was in was even under more distress. It's like, dude, no one knew you were in that plane. Like, if the worst to worst, if you could ever imagine, could you just picture, like, the news cycle of, like, that Air Force One gets shot down, and everyone's just on, like, super high alert that, like, oh my god, someone shot down Air Force One. Only to then realize that he wasn't on it? That'd be mind-boggling. Like, that would just start even more. But, like, that's sort of the thing, right? Like, that's what they're all thinking, right? That's terrible. So Caroline Levitt resigned after that, which is mind-boggling. She's been such a staunch bootlicker of that I never shot she'd let go. I think people are waking up. I think that sort of just was what's happening now. Unfortunately, for a lot of people around in his circle or even in his inner circle, I think they are just sort of realizing that, right? Like, so you sort of seen it, like, it goes from the outside in regards to that, right? Like, all of his staunch supporters, the people who voted for him and everywhere, right? They're the ones that are usually affected first by something, one of his policies, or something that he said was going to work and obviously didn't. So like, they realize on the, like, oh, the guy I voted for, like, my life isn't any better than he said it was going to be. It's actually worse. And so they start to not like him, right? So he's losing the support of the voting population. And then it's, then it's the people that he sort of worked deals with, where, people are starting to realize, like, oh, like, I did a deal with him and he didn't pay me, or he did this and or he changed a policy that now it fucks me, and then, like, so I don't get, so then those people hate him. And then these, it's dwindling into, like, only very much his very inner circle, and that sort of is what's happening now, is like, people are realizing, like, yes, like, oh my god, he doesn't care about anyone but himself. And for some people, like, you have to hope, like, it's not too late, right? Like, somewhere down the line, someone is going to lose their life over a decision that he makes, or many people. And unfortunately, it's going to be too late for them, right? Like, they're not going to be able to make that decision. You have to hope that people make that decision as a whole before he really goes off the Betty Crocker, right? But that's where we're at with that, right? Like, I mean, the amount of times I've seen on Reddit of where just, someone gets a weird close-up picture of him and it, he looks deathly ill, and they're like, then you get some weird doctor on Reddit who goes like, oh, these are all the intensive, indications that he has 8 diseases, and, we can't believe he shouldn't live within the next week. They've been saying that for years. I mean, that the one part of being president is, he has absolute access to, the best of medical care that he can possibly get, right? So, I mean, whatever he does possibly have wrong with him, he's getting a good kick at it, right? So, I saw someone say his face looks like a scrotum stretched over a balloon. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah. It does. It does. That's why it's so much more appreciated to have you join us for tea and a chat. It was so good to us and truly grateful. I am humbled by your words, Miss Burka. Aw, isn't that nice? We got a little friend circle of competent women starting up here. Can I join? I get the impression we're all about the same age. Like Kaylan, too. Why am I being included in this? Much as this group does feel like a group being worthy a part of, but still, I'm 21. I believe Miss Twinnings is 20? What? My circumstances are a little peculiar, but I am indeed 20 years old. But you're so cool and composed. What about you, Najee? Oh, I'm 25. What of it? I was absolutely sure you were older than me. I was 28. Oh God, is there life over at the age of 28? Why am I the only one nearing your 3rd decade? No, it's okay. I'm still younger than Yang, and as long as I keep producing results as a researcher... Oh, you're way too young to be stressing about your age. I agree. She's still young at heart, at least. And then there was the rumor about, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months ago, there's some type of like there's some type of drug that was okayed by I don't know who overlooks your drugs, but it doesn't say any information other than the age and that they're a male. So I think like that the only it's something to deal with basically a fatal disease that one adult male aged 80 is allowed to take it. And so everyone just jumped all over and assumed it was Donald Trump, but you don't get any more information. But apparently there's one person in the United States taking this pill that's apparently keeping them alive, and it's a test pill or something. So, but that's what I said, like that's the type of stuff he's gonna have access to, right? That you and I, if we were in the same situation, we'd be long dead, right? I still think it's Weekend at Bernie's with him. They're keeping him alive just like Mitch McConnell. I can't wait till that guy pops out. That'll be great. I'm just waiting for pop out of his house like Beetlejuice or something. If you say Mitch McConnell 3 times, does he pop out and vote or something? Yeah, don't worry, we're set. We appreciate it. Nothing annoys me more than having multiple conversations after we just talked. My God. Yes, you are really the oldest one here. I mean, not really. I assume I'm older, maybe, than you are, Esmeralda, but... Or a lizard person. I mean, you know, they're talking... I would be more on team lizard person at this point. Right? That's what I need. Tell me that he's not really alive. He's gonna be like, like the bug in Men in Black, where like he's gonna like, look in the mirror and realize like, oh, your skin's hanging off, and then he's just gonna pull back and say, is that better? Sure, that'll be alright better. Edgar, I think his name was. Edgar, your skin is hanging off its bones. Today is the perfect day for a clandestine meeting, so we have to keep our eyes peeled. Every one of them showed up today. It had to be Heiyue, Marduk's general manager, and that famous professor. No, I need to update her later. Najee? Yeah, I just want to talk. Okay, how do I talk? How do I just talk? I'm just trying to talk to the person with the blue, and it's not popping up. There we go. Jesus Christ. My dad loves that movie. He still quotes it. More sugar and water together. And then, like, she's sitting there pouring more. And then I love how he doesn't say more. He just goes and just like a little bit of a grumble, and she just pours the whole thing in. Yes, I love that spot too. It's great. It's fucking great. And that's... people sit there and think, if you haven't been to New York City, I mean, I haven't been up, but, just classify Hamilton as a little bit of a mini. Like, you don't think people... If that guy walked down the streets of Hamilton downtown the way he walks like he does, no one would bat an eye. Someone would just think he's just on some type of weird drugs. That's how they make those things work in New York, and why no one cares. That's just a normal person just out to lunch. You stay away from them, you don't bother them, and they won't bother you.
So convenient nowadays.
Where are our friends? Upstairs?
Limited edition Revolution Festival merchandise is on sale throughout the building. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
This year's been awesome.
Oh boy. Good thing we got a Warren, but still sending chills down my spine. My, if it isn't Van and one of his dear friends. No, it is. Very happy festival to you all. Would you care to join us for a while? I knew you and the professor were invited for the ceremony, but I guess you're not here to talk about the new weapons? Not with Sal here, anyways. Unless Heiyue is thinking of introducing assault frames to their arsenal now. Naturally, we have no such intention. Appealing as they are, they do not fit Heiyue or more than the Empire's Panzer Soldats did. Though I am rather curious to know how they'd work with regards to martial arts. You don't make unnecessary contact with anyone in New York. No, you do not. No. There's something I saw on Twitter many years ago. I'm reminded of, like, it's just like some probably young 20-year-old kid walking around New York, and he's like taking a selfie of like crossing the road, and like either, I don't know if he like bumps into this woman by accident, or he says something like, that she just doesn't like, and she basically just freaking belittles him, and he's just like, oh my god, like, wasn't expecting anyone to talk to him like that, and she just carries on with her day. Like, I'm down. Don't you mess around with a New Yorker. And he's just so flabbergasted, like he can't believe it. I am aware of at least Taito techniques being used in Panzer Soldat before, and I have no doubt that whatever a Panzer Soldat can do, an assault frame will perform better. Have you tested them with hollow style already? Why, yes, we certainly have. saw some success. How viable it is depends heavily upon the pilot's own skills, however. Once we've established the hollow style use in assault frames, it may be worth trying Gekka school techniques as well. I would be happy to lend you some of our men for that trial, if you wish. Naturally, this is all in jest. I originally planned this meeting upon hearing that Marduk and Heiyue had dealings with one another during the crisis in Oratian. As such, I asked their general manager to arrange for this meeting, thinking this is an opportunity that does not present itself often. I'm truly honored to be able to meet you, and I'm quite elated to hear you wanted to meet with me so much. Actually, I heard your father was born in Longport. Is that right? He was. Though he left while young and made Basel his home for the rest of his years, I do hear he agonized long and hard on whether to become a merchant in Longport or a researcher. Fascinating. Longport's people do seem particularly inclined to becoming merchants. Happens often to Easterners from there. But if a genius researcher like you came from the same bloodline, clearly that rule is so absolute. Bloodline matters little to me to begin with. A person's inclination is decided more by their individual personality and life experiences. I'm inclined to agree. When evaluating potential new hires at Marduk, way over our heads. I don't trust a lick of what they say, but nothing really to go off here. No clue what they're up to. I agree. I wonder if Dad is connected to this somehow. He might be. I quite enjoyed the cafe across the street, but even then, I can't say I'm altogether too fond of the drinks here. Basel-style cafes don't seem to have made their mark in the capital just yet. Actually, they seem to be spreading more in the Orid direction. I believe I heard that the Longport-style cafe sells Eastern tea over at Tryon Towers, just giving the Basel-style one some fierce competition. Indeed. In fact, the establishment's managed by yours truly. We have the privilege of enjoying quite favorable reputation. It's not just our staples capturing the public's interest. Like our brown sugar bubble tea, our newest fruit vinegar item, has also proven popular. Would you two be interested in trying the deep, complex flavors of Eastern tea at some point? It's an entirely different experience from coffee. Sounds enticing. Well, now we absolutely have to try it. Shit might not be authentic, but I want to give it a try. Maybe I should go and take a look around Tryon Tower. It's not hard to guess what Dan's thinking about right now. No, not at all. Heiyue's White Orchid Dragon seems more capable than even the rumors painted him to be. Heiyue itself doesn't interest me, but I suppose no harm will come of having this sort of interaction so often. It's so rare I get the chance to talk to these two. I always find our discussions most fascinating. Now, we at Heiyue found ourselves very interested in finding out more about Professor Cronkite's contractual partner and Marduk's future prospects. I would definitely appreciate the chance to converse each other's opinions. Hey man, do whatever you want, just maybe don't. I must thank you for your significant contributions towards the development of both the Hollow Core and Stun Caliber. Your contributions as a tester have been invaluable. I'm certainly counting on you and Reset. I'd love to talk to you all in private if I get the chance. Sure, I can hear you out. I mean, after that though, no promises.
Well...
Alright, lots and lots to talk with.
Excuse me. This smells great.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
This tastes great.
Detective Nate, finally out with your girlfriend again? Man, Revolutions Festival the best day of the year. Don't you agree, babe? I mean, sure, the festival can be a real pain in the neck, but I still love today. That whole speech over, I don't have to think about work anymore. We can have fun together all day long, like Eidos is intended. Oh, I also bought some tickets for Golden Blood Director's Cut. Can't go wrong with that. I got a feeling that this is, he is not aware that this might be a breakup. Babe? You mad about something? Nate, I think we should break. Oh, what? Why? How can you say that? Why do you think? After everything that happened, I haven't heard from you in a whole month. Do you really expect me to be happy after being treated like that just because you decided to suddenly drag me out here? Babe, I didn't mean to ignore you. I've just been swamped with work, that's all. Uh-huh. And what about that policewoman you were talking to earlier? You sure seem to be enjoying her company just fine. Wait, I can explain. There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. Not to sound mean, but I can't say I feel too sorry for him. Yeah, I think we should just leave these two alone and move on from now. I am still streaming. Not too much longer, okay? Why don't you charge that just so it's ready for when we want to play, okay?
I'm sorry, but remember I said 4 games? It might be 5.
How many games do you think I'm playing?
No, it might be 5 because when you calculate, like when you get back, the 0 point from the laser, and when you're sorting out a game, the 0 point like makes you wanna give you a 5 game.
Okay. Put that in the garbage.
So we're just gonna play 5 games, okay? Not 4.
Okay.
Because if we don't play 5 games, it's gonna load and all the sprites are gonna be done.
Okay.
Gone.
Okay.
Gone.
Okay. Baby, please. I promise that vie is for only you from now on. I'm begging you. Just give me another chance. I'll do anything. Another breakup at this place? I've got the worst luck of any man in Edith. Is this like his go-to spot for breakups or what? Nate is one of the most inconsiderate people I've ever met. I mean, he totally stopped paying attention to me until literally today. And then he asked to hang out like nothing's wrong. What he could have done was apologize, but he missed his chance. Yeah, Nate, sorry, buddy. You're team moron.
How about some popcorn? Hey there. See ya.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
I don't think there's anything else here, is there? Nope, got all those. That's good. Alright.
The water was on for some reason.
What water?
The tap for the...
Did you forget to shut it off?
No, I shut it off for... It was just on. I turned it off.
You probably left it on.
I shut it off. Now, go on.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Alright. Sidon District, finally.
Let's do this.
You want something for lunch? You want like chicken nuggets or something? You want those now? You're not having Smarties before your lunch, good dude. No! Don't call me dude! You're not calling me dude. Don't call me dude, don't call me bro.
Do you need something? Please come again.
That's what you're having for dinner? You're having chicken nuggies for dinner? Yes, I believe I've done all the side quests. Yeah, hell yeah. Van, how are you doing your rounds, huh? Congrats on the festival going off without a hitch. Yeah, congrats. It's so nice to see the whole city come together and celebrate. Hard to stop a 100-year tradition, after all. Though this festival does make all the others look like a low-budget office party. It's still a special place for all of Calvert. There's been a ton of reporters asking me for interviews. What do you think of the festival? Any big plans for next year? All that stuff. I just consider that part of the festival spirit. I do see a lot of people interviewing celebrities during the festival. I suppose it makes sense. I I just wish the reporters would chill with the really personal questions. Nowadays, they really pick at you and try to get gossip material. Whatever happened to journalistic integrity? Did I get the achievement? Achievement for what? For doing all the side quests? No idea. Probably? Maybe? That last guy? He didn't know how to take a hint. Oh, you handle the interviews and stuff? Well, it did kind of end up that way, yeah. I still have a lot to learn, though. My seniors at the Tyrell Times have been helping me out. You won't be so hard on yourself. You've been a busy little bee lately. I really owe it to all for helping me out with that article. It was about to blow up, wasn't it, Judith? Yeah, just a bit ago. Those BuzzRaider guys never learn, I swear. Seriously, thanks, Muriel. I saw you out there in Oration, too. Give me like 110% like you always do. You really think so? Hearing you say that makes my heart all... Uh-huh. What? It's not like my emotions got the better of me. I mean, no, they didn't. I mean, I really feel thankful for all the help I've gotten. And not just from Dingo, okay? I'm just happy, you know? Oh, Muriel. Well, that's good to hear. I've got it. I want to repay you for setting everything up for us. Like, how about I treat you to a little makeover? I know the perfect place. Nina? Sarah? Why don't you two come along? Oh, Shahina? And, oh, how about you, Anyas? Me? Wait, you want to treat me? If I didn't, I wouldn't have offered. It's the least I can do. The girl's gotta look good when she takes the stage, you know? Limelight's coming your way, I can just tell. Your chance to get all used to the attention. And then when you get strut your stuff to the one you appreciate, you'll look good when you do it. Judith. Okay, sounds like a plan. Atta girl. Shahina might be a tad young for this, though. I just wish Judith's friend Risha could have tagged along with us. She's supposed to be back today. Huh.
It said fun.
You open it up, but it's supposed to open there. There you go. Yeah, where would I see achievements? Would that be this thing here? Either I've missed a lot of chests, or there's a big dungeon that's got about 20 chests, obviously. Still gotta talk to Katra. Missed the hot spring in Longlie. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know how I know if I got all of the side quest achievements. I have to go to this. I have no idea, man. No idea. I don't know what the game wants me to check for, man. I mean, we're all shocked what happened to Dingo. He got glassed by a nuclear weapon, you know. So, you know, we all just got to remember the good times with Dingo and his wonderful hair. And I got them all. What did you gain from that you saw them and I don't know what you're talking about?
Alrighty.
Oh my God! Just talk to Judith. Jesus Christ. You told the press you'd be lying low? Sheena said she was going to meet up with some friends over at the bathhouse. It's good to see people making friends, right? I did not see it listed as the one you have not gotten yet. Oh, okay.
That's true.
Do you have a drink to buy from me there,
Need
Rumsfeld?
something? Please come again.
Just orange juice.
Gonna eat something? Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
Good to see you two. Been a while since Longlie, eh? Hey. Come on, Mr. Prez, think about your position for a second. Well, it's good to see you again, Mr. President. Also, fan, crown prince shooting the shit over drinks. Now there's something you don't see every day. Do you want your chicken nuggies now? Okay. I'm not done streaming, but I can get them for you. Okay? Alright, I'll be right back.
Save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, hey. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you've got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for a key.
Thank you. I could have just carried on forever there for a little bit. Do you apply you chatting with random people in real life all the time there, or just in chat here, Lothars? Incidentally, I told Najee to take a few days off. Dare I say this, company here can fend for themselves just fine. Well, I'm glad to hear Najee is getting a break. I actually just ran into her a while ago. Anyways, I'm sure you guys got a bunch of stuff you want to talk about. I'll mosey on out of here before your bodyguards glare a hole into my skull. I'm not glaring. Come now, you've no need to stand on formality in this company. You're right. You're right. Why not take a seat and help yourself to some skewers? It's one of my favorite local haunts back when I was in the office. Skewers pair perfectly with a cold glass of Far Eastern sake. Yes, I think you'll find the sake crisp and refreshing. Quite different from the aged stuff you'll find elsewhere. Speaking of, looks like you two have empty glasses. How about another round on me? Yeah, one of the irks I have is I hate that this is like an extra, like, you just chat with everybody, having a relatively good conversation, and then it's like, oh, by the way, they still have more to talk about. Like, just wrap it up in that single conversation there, for crying out loud. I mean, it's already weird enough to me that, again, this sort of being the last sort of hurrah at the festival, that a lot, you know, almost all of these interactions are not voiced, but this is Kayla's brother, Cody. Hands full of bureaucracy. Of course they would. So the president likes having that straw hat on, eh? Fits with him. He looks like a farmer. They may not be my constituents anymore, but I still care deeply for the people of Oration. You have my thanks for your help there. I believe that the future of this country is in good hands. With your generation of the horizon, I'll have to pass that along to Kilika. Alright. I say this makes my whole trip worth it, right here. What more could a man want? These stalls are simply overflowing with wonderful food and drink. Quite a pleasant change of pace, I must admit. Nausea simply has to be stuck in the mud and forbid me from smacking at the hotel. But today I am free! Oh, the joys of juicy grilled chicken. Refreshing note of a cold brew. I imagine I'll have some interesting conversations with the former president and the crown prince. They're both quite unconventional fellows, ones you don't get to talk with often. Those connections must be handled with care. Yes, they do. Everyone needs to release stress every now and then. That's exactly what these places are for. And have a seat. I'll take care of the bill for you. Freaking suits trying to butter me up with free shit. Renee pulls this all the time, too. Hey, man, I'd still be all for it. Blacklight District. I need more people. They never stop.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out.
Oh. Why does the Blacklight District have such
Boss is gonna yell at you.
problems running? Who we got here? Ah, the fun group. Gotti! Ah, damn, I knew this place was the talk of the town. Ah, yeah, it's even more invigorating than I ever could have imagined. Hey, you say your name was Leon. I like the cut of your jib. You got some fine taste for such a young guy still. Thank you, Mr. Director. It's an honor to hear that from the man himself. I'm an avid fan of yours. I've watched your whole catalog, actually, and my partner enjoys them too. The standard cuts, at least. Good morning, Kat. It is beer time. We do have a Stella, rocking and rolling. There we go, ready to roll. Did you have a nap, at least, or something? Dinner, perhaps, or... Oh, of course, sir. What a tasteful man wouldn't. I've simply chosen not to share that with Celis. He'd fly out the handle if I ever found out. You say that, but you're still waiting for the right time to tell her, aren't you? Yeah, Nav? Okay. I know how these things go, trust me. There are few things finer on the goddess's green earth than an older woman hot and bothered. I suppose so. Nothing gets past you, sir, does it? Not that you could ever tell she's the older one from the way she acts. Oh, man, this is great. I'm having the time of my life here. Tell you what, kid. Hold tabs on me. You guys, too. Don't be shy. Come on. Join us. Well, if you insist. Far be it for me to turn you down. I shall accompany you until my princess has returned. Great. This can only end well. And what the hell's Gotti doing over here anyways? As far as I can tell, the guy tried searching for this place after he caught wind of it. But he got lost. The lad there bailed him out. Still, that's the one and only Salvatore Gotti, eh? Think I can get him to shoot one of his famous movies here? You sure that's a good idea? Shining a light on this joint? Perhaps not. They're all having fun at least, so let's just let them leave. Let them be. Oh
They're
my
all
god, he's
specially made.
pooing on us!
Always be careful when and how much
That's
you
a
use.
weird one. expected from Lothar. It's not you, Cat. Who is pooing on who here? Am I not paying enough attention here? Oh man. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. Alright, they're all good. Out of the way. Sorry, miss. Ran right into me.
What'll it again?
Life is pooing on me. Oh, it's one of those things. I'm sorry to hear that.
Off we go.
You know, not to get overly disgusting here, but you did bring it up. Are we talking just like a solid everyday high fiber poop, or is life basically are we talking full-fledged Taco Bell diarrhea here? Non-stop? You need to get yourself a Pepto, maybe a Tums. How bad is it getting here?
You're gonna get a tummy ache.
Soft serve consistent.
Thanks for coming.
Oh god, I hope no one's eating.
Hello. Thank you.
But if you are, you knew what you signed up for. Oh, that's not the entrance.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. Looking to buy, see you again.
Oh, there they are. Hello, ladies. Man, these pancakes are the shit. You really do know what you're talking about. I think you're right. It is good. Butter gives it such richness, and flavor only deepens the longer I taste it. I'm glad you enjoy them. They've been one of my favorites since I was a student. Though nowhere near their biggest fan, I know someone who could probably talk about length about every... Wait, fan? When did you get here? Get real cozy there talking about personal information. Guess you can be laid back sometimes when you want to be a rank bracer. Hi everyone. Haven't seen you since the after party. Leon and I split up. We're just looking around like you. I was almost done with my round when I bumped into these two. We got to talk a bit during the after party and stuff, and why not take a break and chat a little? I'll be heading back to Crossbell after this, but I'm glad I was able to be here for the festival. I don't come home often, so I'm glad I did this time. It was worth it. Right. Why not make a habit of it? I would love to, but Archon CL keeps me so busy I might not be able to. I'll definitely keep at it in mind, though. While there's nothing wrong with keeping an eye on things, of course, you should maybe hold off on taking any strange jobs today. Yes, the last remnants of A were taken out as 3 days ago, and it doesn't look like anyone else is on the move yet. But it doesn't hurt to be cautious. There will definitely be pushback, so this calm before the storm is a time where you should take rest and recover. Yeah, I get it. Look, you still playing the part of good vice prez. It was like the time you drilled a lecture into my skull when you caught me skipping classes to come here. Why exactly are you making it look like it was my fault? That was entirely on you. And may I remind you, I was the student council president after the second year. You did a campaign speech for me. Not so much did as Renee dumped it on me last minute. Winged most of it, to be honest, but hey, it worked. You can't complain. You can't complain, especially about that part me beating up those thugs and busting corrupt staff. That really helped my campaign. Do you have any idea how scared everyone was to approach me after that year after election? Okay, but that actually literally happened. And don't forget about getting flooded with fan mail after the fact. I'd say I prepared you real nice for your current job, eh? You... You're so close and adorable. And you're really not going out? As I understand it, not anymore. Not anymore. Are you full of surprises? By the by, Leon should be patrolling around the Blacklight District. All those shady characters are taking advantage of the festival together. They are. Oh, come to think of it, Billy and Sully said they wanted to take pictures of the capital. I'd love if they could also see the place where I was born and raised. Him too. Maybe I'll take care of that and then go for a nice walk. You haven't changed in the slightest. Even when we were kids, you were like this. Do you have any idea how much I... Look, I'm sorry, Elaine, but I don't think we've got time for this. We gotta move on. Oh, no you don't. Get back here, Van. I'm not done talking to you. Alright. You haven't changed, and you need to learn to take it easy.
Alrighty.
Alright. Looks to be, aren't we in the Opera District? One more to do. Yes, bud. Oh, yeah. All right. Who are we running into? Oh, it's Katra, where we're going to finally... Oh, this actually worked out nicely. Asking about that weapon. Hey, everyone. Keeping an eye on things? Yeah, I heard Professor Hamilton's come by. Hello there, and happy Revolution Festival. I haven't seen you at this past month. Oh, hello, it's been some time, and it's a surprise to see you here as well. Well, we're roughly the same age after all. We've met before here and there. Both the Great Spire and the Luzu Bridge are the Professor's designs after all. I had no idea. I still remember how the budget was so tight after we got in the specs that could make both workers and artisans weep. Well, the mirror in the world, and you couldn't cut us some slack. You got quite the low opinion of Longport businessmen. Do you remember no expense was spared when it came to worker safety? As far as I'm concerned, it's the artisan's task to see a plan realized at a reasonable price. The Professor's plan should not be an exception. I swear, you just build a highly noble network expansions and the Red New Steel Factory are done. You wouldn't have a single complaint once those are all done. And I don't want to see you so stingy with the bonuses. Is that so? I'm very much looking forward to it now, I assure you. I've heard people talk about them bickering. Guess how it's always been for them. Well, now they're both largely responsible for the Republic's development. They might bicker like dogs, but they get along quite well. The Orbital Network continues growing, and the distance between people in the Republic continues to shrink with it. The entire continent will follow. Which brings us to the topic at hand, that being the current state of the eastern part of the continent. I trust you understand what I mean, Jian. I understand what she's talking about. You really are not someone to be underestimated, Professor. Shall we move on to the main topic, then? Gladly. It's about the decertification happening in Eastern Zemuria. Even the President's been getting involved. And Gran's one hell of a woman. Agreed. This matter is not one should turn a blind eye to. Well, yeah, she's been an important figurehead for half a century. Okay, we've combed the city pretty thoroughly, and the only thing out of place was the number of weirdos around. Can't be too careful, I guess. Might be worth doing another sweep of the city in the car just to be safe. I should do that once I've taken care of all the 4 SPGs and the other stuff on our plate. Alright, so now we can talk to him to get the weapon, and then drive around like a bunch of morons and see what's going on. Professor is really bold for someone who presents herself as calm and laid back. The matter of the East is certainly not unrelated to Heiyue, especially as we accept Eastern immigrants. I look forward to hearing what she's planning. Solving the East's decertification is not something one can do alone. It will require a lot of cooperation from a lot of different parties. It pleases me to see that there's someone from my own generation I can count on. You're all on patrol, no? Good work, but be careful not to burn yourselves out. Today's the day of Revolution Festival. Rest and relaxation are just as important a part of working hard. What is it? You need something from me? Yeah, I wanted to check something out. And what would that be? Van showed them the onyx seal. Oh, I thought we were showing that to Katra. Okay. Color me surprised. This is some real onyx steel. Quite a rare sight in the Republic. It's also known as star steel. It's dangerously strong metal. It's, being quite honest, I've never had the chance to see some in person before. I thought if anyone might know about it, it would be either of you two. Professor, supervisor. Oh, even if I have only seen it once before when I was younger. As I recall, only a precious few blacksmiths in the East were skilled enough to work with it. Looking at it, well, it doesn't seem one thing. It's Zemurian ore alloy. Zemurian ore? That rings a bell. Aren't the Empire's divine knights made from that stuff? That they are. Incidentally, it was Albert who devised how to process Zemurian ore. Following that, Gerhard established a means to process an alloy of it called the Black Zemurian ore. Well, 3 disciples sure get around, huh? For their name to be spoken of, even in relation to this, they're amazing. Huh, that they are. They even managed to surprise me on occasion. Well, this would be as hard to process, harder even than Black Zemurian ore. I have, however, studied the professor's ore processing methods. Given enough time, I might be able to make it happen. Frankly, it's just a good opportunity to test my skills. If you want me to make a weapon out of it, I'll do it. No charge. Well, I ain't saying no to that. Thank you so much, Supervisor. Nothing to thank me for, lad. Full disclosure, making weapons with this amount is only going to be enough for a single-armed person. The bigger issue is figuring out a good space to work. Maybe the workshop in Old Town? I mean, I doubt they'd turn me down if I said it was for Chief Engineer to Giscard. Alright, I'll trust you. Once you chose who's getting what, come talk to me. Alright, so are we going to talk to him now? I'm pretty much going to be giving it to the van, so. Whose weapon do you need me to work on? Van. Not even an option.
Yeah, leave this to me.
Wow, that's the first talking I've heard in about 3.5 hours. Alright, we've had his group retrieve the equipment from Old Town and have a Giscard or Giscard work on the weapons. Weapon.
All finished.
A Dawn Fang. One hell of a weapon. Your skills are the real deal. No wonder you're the the head of the Basil's artisans. Nothing special. Only folks can make weapons like those. Anyways, if you pick up any more onyx steel, you let me know. If you're okay with me working it, I'll always be glad to. I mean, usually the other games at least gave you 3. I mean, again, I don't want to speak of getting something beforehand, but like I make the ultimate weapon and all you give me is U material pluses. That's it. They're going to be a Dawn Fang plus. How much are we moving up there? Man, not even that much. And I've always said too, it bothers me that they don't change the way they look. I guess we'll cry a little.
Now let us all...
Wrong way. Away from the church, people. Away from the church. Alright, I'm going to assume this is probably where the game really sort of, takes off again. If I go and back to Old Town and finish walking around, it's probably going to be the start of big things happening. Alright. Yet again, accomplished nothing, but accomplished a lot. That was a lot of walking around and doing nothing, but not nothing. I would take this opportunity to just bounce then, because I don't have too much more time today. My son wants to play some Fortnite and stuff, so you want to play it? Okay, so we'll have to. That's fine. Finish your stuff. So tomorrow I'm trying to think if I'll be able to stream or not. He's got a dentist appointment tomorrow at like I think 1 p.m. So I'm trying to think if I maybe just want to have like a I might pop on and have an early stream tomorrow. Tomorrow.
All right.
So I might want to start. I might start early and just to get one off, so I can take advantage of having one on my day off, and then we'll be back Friday as well. Before I go off to work, type of thing. But we'll see. The following week should be better. Because I'm off on vacation the next week, so that should be good. So there should be a full week of streams there. But I don't know how many streams we got left of this, but I know we're getting into the nitty gritty. What? I am not. You eat them all. No. Okay. I'm not having near eating them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the stream today. Thank you all for coming on in. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. Have a good one, as always. As Kenny Omega says. Come on over. You want to say it? Come on in.
Everyone say chocolate milk.
Oh, everyone say chocolate milk now. Oh, God. Your bony legs. Are we doing the thing together?
Well.
Goodbye.
So it's a goodbye and good. Yeah, goodbye
and good night.
Bang.
Yeah.
All right, go finish your stuff.
I'm gonna hit this.
No, you can't hit things. My goodness. The whole world will go crazy. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Peace.